Welcome to the holiday edition of Tales from the Harper's Pub.
Tales from the Harper's Pub.
I'm your DM and bartender, Hi Harper, Lord Beatty. I don't think we have to introduce ourselves again. I feel like we've done that twice.
We have enough of a following
We've
now.
established who people are. I think we're good. But we are continuing our adventure in the Raelix Great Pyramid, which is this is a prologue to the upcoming campaign that we're going to do. Who wants to recap what happened last time?
Am I recapping? Should probably be a joint effort.
Seems like you're recapping there. Skiggity.
So what? The session began.
Incorrect!
We were in a hallway with 3 doors. I remember going into. We fought the undead Minotaur, right?
Yep.
We fought an undead Minotaur, and what were his side?
And his 3 friends,
His
one of
3
whom
friends.
donated a suit of full plate to the party. That was very kind.
So there were.
Yeah, that was...
So you initially found a room that had it was facing the outside of the pyramid. It had some holes in it,
Yeah.
And some cacti.
and some cactus that were growing.
That's right.
Don't
from the
mispronounce
light.
that.
And you had determined that some grave robbers have broken in and were attempting to rob the pyramid.
And it
They-
didn't go well.
They fought a minotaur and died
And then they were re-raised.
when you guys entered the room.
Okay, so we vanquished the Minotaur and his 3 newly risen
Buddies.
undead.
Side note. Do you think those people fed blood points to the pyramid?
Yeah.
How did
I
the
mean, it
blood
started
count?
at non-zero.
100%.
So after we vanquished the Minotaur and his buddies, there was some treasure on a table and a cabinet in the room with, I believe, 2 or 3 gems on it. We took the gems only to find out that they were being guarded by a flaming skull who was no longer flaming. His skull is gilded in gold.
Yeah. Named Ivan.
He proceeded to follow us throughout the pyramid, harassing us to give him
Gems.
gems, as to which was that Nick made a deal with him
Yeah. I gave him 1 gem as well.
that
Already,
we would
we're
give
already
him
one
now
down.
5 gems.
So he needs 4 more. Yeah. Of varying value.
Yeah, the trick here is that we haven't said how much the gems
At one point, we came up to when we opened the door, it was extremely hot in there. There was lava underneath, like some grates, and learned that it was summoning like the elemental plane of fire. So we fought some mephits in there.
Mm-hmm.
Went through the room. It exhausted, I believe, Nick's character and Walter's character. 1 level of exhaustion.
A little tired.
So
Tired.
Flint and Star.
Right,
Tired mostly
But
of your
wait,
bullshit.
Before we did all that, we had rested in the room with the cactus,
right.
and we had figured out that puzzle, which opened up a room that we could have rested in, but we didn't.
So we go through the door,
Yeah.
the fire door. I believe Star shuts the door on Ivan's face, to which Ivan then throws some sort of fire
He
spell
just
at the door.
blasts the door open.
Blasts his way through.
So Ivan knows some shit.
He does.
Yeah.
Yes.
After that, that's when I think I made an arcane check and was able to determine that he was a flaming skull with the gilded.
Yeah.
But unlike normal flaming skulls, he is not flaming. His
And he
skull
has
is
a
covered in gold.
personality.
We then came across a room that had
A bag.
it had an altar in it.
Yeah.
And there was something written in Draconic that basically said not to disturb it or something along those lines, or was
Not
that
to
on the
disturb
bag
the
itself?
offering to somebody.
So somehow we get the bag out. I think somebody,
Handed it to you because you can read Draconic,
right,
and then you open the bag.
There's an altar
And it
system
turned out it
here.
was just bones!
opened the bag. It has bones in it. Summoned a basilisk. We fought and destroyed the basilisk. And then I think from there we just went into another large room that has the there's a plaque on it, something about being here lies the builder or the general of.
We also found a
temple.
bunch of different rooms where the builders of the temple were probably housed, and they were all killed.
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
you can't have people. I mean, that's one
You gotta
Jason
destroy the secrets.
stole right out of Game of Thrones, but that's okay.
It's a very rough recap off the top of my head.
What is Secret of Thrones?
You kill the people who build the castle
Yeah,
because they
that's-
know the secrets.
Yeah, I think I stole that from like history.
And so you don't have to pay them.
So what
You're the king,
exactly?
you don't have to pay them anyway.
What exactly did the plaque say where we left off? I know I'm very beat up. I'm exhausted of all spells.
Yeah. So let's go around for current state. So Who is bloodied right now?
I'm currently bloodied.
Is 9 bloody from 19?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, it's 1 under.
Yes.
Yeah.
Steve, you're bloodied?
No.
And Walt, you're not
I've got
bloodied?
max HP.
I've never been hit.
Okay.
This
and
character hasn't been hit at all.
Joel?
I'm not bloodied. I'm good.
Who
I'm
is
just
who has
tired.
who has a level of exhaustion?
That I have.
I have 1.
Okay. So just
Oh yeah, right. I got that.
so a couple reminders. So the blood count is currently at 37. If you are bloodied, if you go from being not bloodied to bloodied, it adds a point. If you fail a death save, it adds a point. So just please, as we go through the session, if you get bloodied, let me know so we can make sure we're not doing that correctly.
For those of you not familiar with the 4th edition of Dungeons & Dragons, Bloodied is a state at which your hit points drop below 50% of their maximum. It is no longer an official term in this edition, but we are using it as a term of convenience.
Thank you, Walter.
But our characters don't even know that.
No, it's sort
But we
of
can see that when we
yeah.
are injured, the building is drawing on it.
Yeah, but
It's
I'm just
sort of
saying
a
we
fun-
shouldn't freak out about being bloodied or not. We should just try and not get injured. It's like
That's in
Correct.
general a strong. I don't know if you like normally operate with that being like totally cool, but in any situation, I'm usually trying not to get shot after kicking the face.
Yes.
Almost all the time.
Also, when your blood is being drawn
Good
into
rule.
the floor, you should probably freak out about it a little bit.
Yeah, you see
Like,
that happen.
just we're trying to avoid that.
So, and just to be clear, it doesn't, what the visual effects, I think we talked about this a couple times, it's not that the blood disappears, it's that when it hits the floor, there is a sort of like necromantic effect that expresses itself through red magic,
Necromagic.
that is basically the life essence of the blood is being sucked into the pyramid. And that's being used to power its necromancy. 2 other quick things, just before we go ahead and get started. Our drink of the week is the Assassin. So we actually want to do despite the name, it is a Christmas-themed drink.
A little confusing.
Peppermint schnapps, some other ingredients. We'll go through the video, post that, how to make this. But that's what we're all drinking today. And then just want to give a shout out to our unofficial sponsor, Sterling Creek Brewery and Media in Westchester. On tap in the pub right now, we have the this little piggy Citra IPA. So fresh, tapped that keg this morning.
Huzzah.
Huzzah! Cool. All right, let's go. What's going on? Oh, the plaque. Let me read the plaque. The plaque. So where we had last left off was you had opened a door. There was a large gazebo-looking structure. So basically, like a room within the room. Okay, it's completely closed off. It has an ornate door in front of it, and there is a plaque that reads, "Here lies Aseterac, Brass Dragon's Bane, General of the Armies of Raylik, Grand Architect of the Great Pyramid." And that's where we left off.
Big open room.
Well, you're in a big open room with pretty much nothing in it, and then there's this gazebo which has an ornate door.
On the same level as us. It's
Mhm.
not up.
Yeah,
How high is the ceiling?
20 feet.
So anyone with dark vision can see it, no problem.
Yeah.
But then again, anyone with a torch can see it okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. Slowly approach the.
Pretty much always have light on my mall, so.
We consider taking a rest before we continue.
All right. So
You want to go back and take a rest?
he didn't say go back.
Has it been 24 hours? I mean, we can only do.
Well, we have that.
That's true.
We have that hidden room where.
No, we
Save
can't
the
go
rest.
back there without getting exhausted. Except you fucking
It's
robot.
on the other side of the fire.
Oh, it's through the fire.
Through the fire and flames, as a matter of fact, which we can't say.
We could take a short rest if
So
someone
you're-
want to take a short rest.
That's-
Or we could.
If
how
anyone-
long is it? How long have we been out since we have long rested?
Like 15 minutes.
How long has it been since you long rested?
Yes. How many hours?
Probably like, I'm going to say like 3.
Which means we cannot benefit
Maybe
from a
4,
long
because
rest
I think you might have had
anyway.
another short rest in there.
Okay.
Star, seeing an insecurity moment for ingratiating himself with his new friends, suggests if anyone's tired or hungry, he can make you something to eat.
We could go take a break and make something to eat. You guys want?
And then he casts Good Berry and starts handing out good berries.
Oh, that's cool.
I
take some good berries. How many
Yeah,
can you
what are the
make?
good
Yeah, hang on, I
berries
gotta
do?
check the spell here.
Welcome to
Does anybody know off the top of their head?
Where do we
Say
take
10.
this break?
That sounds like.
It's a good question. Are you
Well,
just doing
so
this in front
good
of the-
berry
the
is
pyramid-
an
the
action,
pyramid?
No,
and eating
we
a
should-
berry is like similarly an action. So it's a pretty short break that he's suggesting.
Can
We
we
should-
close the door behind us and we'll just be in this room outside of the gazebo?
Yeah.
We're in like,
Like
there's
where we just
there's a
were with
10-foot
all the
hallway that
slaves.
surrounds the whole gazebo.
so we're probably in about I mean, we don't know what's around the hallway, I guess, but.
Yeah.
We could go into like those slave quarters, or those were closed off rooms, or I don't know,
Yeah, 10
Let's
good
go
berries.
back to the slave room.
slave room.
We'll rest there.
10 good berries. Who wants good berries? They're good berries.
I would like a good berry or two.
Welcome to
I'll
Good
take
Berry,
one, Drow.
Home of the Good Berry.
What do they heal?
A hit point each?
Okay. I take as many as people are not taking.
I don't
is
need any.
left.
I don't think it would work on you. I don't even think you can eat.
I can do mending on you if you're down, Steve.
I'm at full right now. I'm good.
Okay.
But you can't, like, you don't food, right? This won't help you.
You don't food.
It's not specified in the rules whether I eat or not. So it's called how I get.
Yeah, you don't have to eat.
Right, so then you can't benefit from good berries.
Well, he couldn't anyway because it's not one of the spells on the list.
Yeah, maybe he likes the flavor.
Well, it depends on the spell description, right? Because most healing spells, do they specifically exclude constructs, or do they only heal humanoids?
Eating
Not
a
sure how
berry
it works.
restores 1 hit point. It doesn't even use the word heal.
I'm gonna say I think I was favorable
Yeah, I
rolling
don't-
with mending.
I don't
I'm gonna
think it
say
would
Good
work.
Berry doesn't work.
Yeah, especially if mending does.
I think I've been leaning into the construct
so
side of
you-
it. I'm
you
gonna be
only take
consistent
one
with
berry?
that.
Yeah.
Joel Beans?
Yeah, I only need one.
So he takes 1 berry, so that
Just
leaves 9 berries, which Star isn't eating.
I mean,
How many do you want?
I mean, I'm gonna eat whatever's left because I'm hurting.
How
I mean-
about?
No,
I mean, I
let's-
could also cast Cure Wounds. all
let's
at once.
return. Let's return to the slave quarters, and we'll rest there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
We'll take a
agree.
short. We'll take a quick rest before we delve
And
into
regain ourselves?
whatever foul creatures behind
We
this.
could, yeah, we
gazebo.
could also heal our hit die, right?
Right.
Good.
And then polish off some good berries afterwards. That makes sense. We'll eat these while we
Yeah.
rest.
Yeah.
All right.
So now I'm walking around with a shield full of good berries.
Cool.
We go back to the slave quarters.
Like a
They're that big.
I
You literally
imagine
put
they
them in your
get,
pocket.
like, they become...
There's just a reminder. They smell of death and there's bloody sheets everywhere.
That's a bummer.
cozy.
Nice.
Still resting.
Cool. Short rest.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I was going to use my arcane recovery to recover a
I
spell.
only need eat one.
How many
good
hit die
berry.
can I recover a day?
Only half of your max. You can use as many as you need per short rest.
Okay.
But
Up
then
to
when
your-
you take a
up to your
long rest,
max.
you only get half of them back.
Yeah.
Do you get your con mod to it?
Yes.
Yeah.
To each one.
Yeah.
What?
To each one.
Yeah, to
Not
each
just.
one.
Yeah.
Not to each
Okay.
one.
What?
So yeah, I only need one
so
good
easy.
berry.
So what do I do? Roll a
With a D6.
d6.
And have your con mod.
Squishy sack
Add
of
my
shit.
con mod.
I am back.
3 plus 2 is 5. Which means I'm down 5.
Okay, but there are 8 good berries left.
So I take a handful of good berries.
And now you're all maxed out. And we
So you
still
have 3.
We have
left.
3 remaining good berries, which retain their magical power for the next 24 hours.
That's cool.
So, being the insecure creature that I am, I give you each one.
Oh. Thank you, Drow.
Because my name is Star.
Thank you, Drow.
He just
it.
wants to be loved and
That's it, dude. I guess-
accepted.
You're
Yeah.
the most kind Drow I know. I've ever known.
I don't care what they say about me.
Cool. So I'm gonna say it's been 5 hours since the long rest now.
All right.
What's next?
It's the end of a rest, so I can make something again. If anybody wants anything,
What do you make?
anything less than 100 gold that has some metal in it.
Oh, you just make shit.
Yeah. If anybody need any shields, any armor,
Longsword, actually.
you want a longsword?
Oh no, wait, no. Yeah, well, I like it's no. It's what's the? I need a finesse weapon, not a longsword. I'm dumb.
Rapier, scimitar.
Well, I can do that.
I would,
Joel-
I would need one of those.
I will turn Joel's old armor into a sword for you if you want.
Well, it's his armor. It's
He gave it to me
Oh.
for this purpose.
Oh. Well then, yeah, I guess you know, I could do that.
Sonny, during the short rest, just meditates. In the he goes in a meditative stance.
I
he,
can say with a moderate degree of authority that no one cares what Sonny does.
well, describe what he does.
What's
And
Ivan doing?
I was going to get to Ivan next.
Okay.
He takes the sand and sort of digs into it, covers his knees with it, and then puts his arms into it. And there's seems to be some sort of exchange of druidicness. Ivan's like, good idea that we are taking a short rest. I am tired.
Does he sit down? Does he rest on the
Yeah,
shelf?
he hovers down and just.
All right.
Sorry, how is a scimitar different from a short sword? Because it's slashing
Yeah, that's the only difference.
and it's much more expensive.
It's okay.
So
It's
yes,
less than 100.
if you could, no, rapier does a bigger die of damage. I mean, it sticks all my damage at piercing, which is kind of annoying, but it's bigger in general. You can only make one thing, right? You couldn't make me.
You make one thing,
Yeah, so then it's a rapier would be the ideal choice for me.
and I make you a rapier.
Well, okay, so now this is probably the happiest that Star's been in a while because somebody actually did something for the real Star and not for the person that he's pretending to be, and now he feels like he has friends again
Cool.
because he's neutral evil for love, not for money.
Cool.
So after the
He'll do
short
anything
rest,
for it.
can we make our way back to the gazebo?
Sure can.
I think before that, well, during the short rest, I know you said somebody's meditating, but during this time, Lucien will approach him and interrupt his meditation and say,
What a guy!
"You, Druid, what do you know about this Sidorak?"
He says it is, as the skull said, he was the general of Raelik's armies. And then you hear, did someone say a Satarak? I used to work for him. He was my buddy. And then he pops up and floats over.
Yeah, well, Skull, what do you know about him?
Oh, was a brutal.
That's his name.
He was a brutal leader.
That
Ruled
was
the
meant to be
armies with an
compliment.
iron fist. His entire army was buried in this pyramid.
So when he says he was a brutal leader, that's not me fucking around. Star actually interjects. That was a compliment, right?
Yeah.
But I'm saying I'm not fucking around out of game. Star says that,
Cool.
but Ivan doesn't disagree, right? He was a brutal leader. That
Oh,
was
yeah.
a compliment.
Yeah,
and
totally.
Ivan then bobs because he can't nod, but he'll bob. I assume.
Yep.
Right.
Yes. Exactly. Compliment. We conquered many people in the Elysian Waste. Many tribes and opposing armies.
Yeah. I don't care about any of that. What do you know about him now, in his afterlife?
Oh, he's dead. Yeah, he died. He's buried in the
Yeah,
pyramid.
but you would say you're dead, too.
Yep. Well, undead. Let's not
Okay,
be
is he also
stereotype
undead?
type. Huh?
Is he also undead?
He may be. I do not know what Raelik kind of blessing he gave to him. He very logically could be.
So you know nothing.
Well, I haven't been in his tomb. That would be not nice to do.
Okay, thank you for your
Nothing.
lack of information. You're very helpful, Skull.
Did he kill you?
No, I was put to death by our enemies after a losing battle, but then my remains were given back.
What, like a prisoner exchange post-mortem?
Yeah, honorable thing to do. Give back remains of dead.
Yeah, but it's kind of, it changes the scope of things. They reanimate. That's just a prisoner exchange.
He uses a big hammer like you, but his hammer's nicer.
I assume someone of Zidorak's status would have been buried with all of his treasure.
Here it is. The red dragon's back.
Yes, there are many. Well, the room that I was guarding was a lot of his treasure that you stole from me. But yes, he had many fine items that were close to the body
That's salvage rules, man.
to keep him,
Stuff.
so that his spirit could have his favorite things in the afterlife.
All right.
Yeah, he was a spellcaster too. He used magic like this robot thing. He used to kill many brass dragons. That was his hobby. That was his number one pastime, killing brass dragons. Sometimes we'd have vacation from war, and he'd be like, "Oh, I'm bored. Let's go kill a brass dragon. I hate them."
Star's gonna look over at Sonny.
He looks a little uncomfortable. Because he's a brass dragon, to your point. Yeah.
All right, I'm sorry I asked.
No,
No, just more because now he won't shut up about this guy. So.
no. But also, if we go into this room and a Zeterak rises from the dead, you're going to be his best friend,
Huh?
right? Like you're his best friend.
Oh, I'm a neutral party. What do you mean? You guys owe me gems.
Yeah, we
Right,
owe
that
you
was the
gems.
deal. You're on our side, right, for the gems. You said.
Well, I'm a neutral party.
Yeah, but if
Not
you
on
do
the
anything,
side.
if you do anything to fight against us, then we don't owe you anything.
Right.
That was the deal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right.
And if you die in the next room, you owe me one more gem,
And if we live,
which I will get from your dead corpses.
And if we live-
and if you live, then I owe you. Then you only owe me 3, not 4.
right.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Sonny does say, in communing with the soil here, I can feel that the necromantic energy in the pyramid is rising, which could very possibly mean that we are charging a Ceterak's corpse.
Is there a
Okay.
way we can limit
I just
that?
got here. Can somebody explain to me why we're here? Please.
I thought you had none memories of none.
That's a little foggy.
We're here to deal with a lot of the undead in this tomb.
And if I recall correctly, none didn't know that well either. Partially because he wasn't paying attention, and partially because he just didn't remember.
It's true.
So we came in to deal with the undead.
Yeah, we were conscribed by the Holderheck dwarves
Okay. Okay.
to deal with this temple.
All right.
We are
Well,
here
actually,
to prevent a
I-
disruption to the timeline.
And
we know
he's
him?
here for some sort of timeline.
I don't understand what a timeline is. What does timeline mean?
I'm not exactly sure.
In order of events from beginning to end.
Right, but it hasn't happened yet.
No, it is in progress of happening.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. None of us really know what his deal is. He's tried to explain it like 6 times, and
So I'm not.
It's just-
that's
yeah.
not a me thing.
no,
That's-
it's
okay.
not a you thing.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm feeling better.
Something
I think
about
it's
time. I don't know.
construct thing.
What? But
Fleshlights.
he's good. I made a snack for everybody. He didn't have one.
I mean, look at him. I don't think he eats.
snacks.
What do you like to eat, robot?
You see a mouth? No.
Oh, now the robot's got jokes. Okay,
Funny robot.
fine. Are we ready?
Yeah.
I mean,
I am.
based on everything else in this pyramid, we can already assume that there's going to be something that we're going to have to deal with.
We're probably going to have to fight Raylan. I imagine.
Right now.
An undead
I mean-
version of Raylan.
No, he's dead. The Lich is dead.
Oh no, who's the builder? I'm
The
sorry.
Ceterak.
The Ceterak.
No.
We're going to have to
Provide
fight a
some of these
Ceterak.
potato chips on the floor. For the
And then Ivan's probably going to join his side.
No, because then Ivan doesn't get any gems.
Well, then we'll smash him too. You hear that, Skull?
You are very confident.
So we make our way back to the gazebo.
You're very confident for a skull that almost got stopped by a door.
Did not almost get stopped. I blew that door to smithereens.
Uh-huh. Took you like 10 minutes, though.
What is the door made of?
It is made of wood.
Was made of wood. Now it's made of coal.
It is very nicely, like I said, it's very elaborate
Okay.
designs that show like different symbols and like an army in the sand fighting. It does have a literal like doorknob on both sides.
Construct, you're up.
Search it. Investigation check.
Okay.
19.
All right. It does not appear to be trapped. It does appear to be locked. Did you guys go, and just before we move forward there, did you guys explore the surrounding hallway?
I don't think we did.
No.
Okay, cool.
Should we do? Maybe.
I think at one point I had my familiar fly around and I looked through its eyes.
Okay, cool. So just the only thing I want to bring up is there's another, there in this room outside of the gazebo, there's another exit.
On the other end.
Yeah.
Okay.
How far does this gazebo go back?
It's pretty big. I'm gonna say probably like anywhere, like, I should know the exact answer, but it's probably like 25 to 50 feet. It's a big space.
Okay.
Yeah, I slowly open the door. Oh no, it's locked.
It's locked.
I slowly scream at the door until it opens.
You said it's made of wood?
Yeah,
Cool. I hit it with the hammer.
go for it. You want to make an athletics check to
Sure.
break it open?
24.
Okay, that's gonna work. You smash the lock with the hammer and the wood splinters.
Make sure the two. It was a 19. Natural 19.
That's a good roll.
Figure if we're charging his core point, we might as well just go ahead. Fuck it.
So I
Before
get
it gets too strong.
the canny ability where I get
Construction
I get to
paper.
double my proficiency bonus on something. And remember we were talking about me shoving guys down, like
Mhm.
shoves and athletics
I
checks.
should open this.
Athletics. So I'm just going all in on that. I'm gonna knock him and you're gonna rock him.
Nobody look.
It's okay.
Should have got rock black ones out of here.
One of these days I'm just gonna come here while you're not home and fucking vacuum.
They're all like rainbow.
Yeah.
That's annoying.
Oh yeah, I hate when they arrange them like that. Like, come on, that's not why we would get construction paper.
Yeah, we want one color.
I'm gonna be able to pick the color easily.
Honestly, it doesn't. In this particular case, it doesn't matter, right? You can
No,
have
it
a
doesn't.
mixture of colors on the table.
But it's more immersive if it's
How many
black.
more we need?
Yeah.
Um,
Because it's darkness. It's the fog of war.
No, I would.
That was a very straight rip for just doing it by hand, I gotta say.
yeah, of course this way's not gonna work.
Fog of war.
And then, as everyone predicted,
It's the Lich.
as soon as you guys open the door, you hear. And the top of what is an ornate casket that is lifted slightly off the ground, and on a large arcane symbol, which is glowing that same necromantic red. The top of the casket flies off and shatters, and there is a very large, zombified etc.
Sorry.
Roll for initiative.
Sorry. I don't have knowledge nature.
Oh man. Starting off the session well.
Strong rolls.
Yeah.
Jill's cheating.
It's gonna come back around at some point.
Actually, I did a good roll on the initiative as well there. So, there's that.
All right, Scott.
Oh!
21.
What?
Joel.
Oh, actually, because I have a negative one, so 19.
Walt.
22, mein Herr.
Dude, come on, what's 22?
Yeah, you took just as much German as I did.
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
Yeah,
You're
but we
smarter than me.
Okay.
Tooch.
2.
I'm not gonna argue.
Steve?
With you, he calls me smart.
Beard saying
What the fuck does that mean?
14.
14.
I'm going to be very limited on what I can do this battle.
All right. Walt's first, then Scott, then Joel, then Steve, then me, then Tucci. Ivan and Sonny will go on my turn. Go Walt.
So, okay. It's 5th edition. I can leave a space he threatens as long as I don't leave his threatened area. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I whoop out my rapier. And I'm gonna whoop around to the side so that everybody gets a chance to beat his ass. And I'm gonna go ahead and just assume that it's gonna be worth calling him a favored foe for the day. Throw that one out there. Because I want to save my second spell cast to heal everybody after this fight, because it's not gonna be good. So let's just try to whomp on him some. How about it? Who's with me?
Womp on. Do it.
Now, the good initiative roll doesn't matter if you followed up with a terrible attack roll, am I right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we rolled a 12. That brings us to 17. 17's sporting.
Let me see. Does a 17 hit him? It does.
Snappy. How does he feel about piercing damage?
Feels fine about it.
Well, I rolled minimum, so 4. Oh, but then I will also make him my favorite enemy today, which doubles the damage. 8 piercing damage.
Are you using the sword tutor for you?
Yes, as a matter of fact, testing that bad boy out.
What's that sword look like?
It's up to the dwarf, I think.
It was a rapier.
Yeah.
It is a rapier that definitely looks like a dwarf made it.
So it's like this big and square.
No,
like
it has a nice long blade on it and pointy. But
That's
but the
important for a rapier.
the handle is more blocky and square and
A gift from my new friends.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say that Star runs up, and the zombified Ceterak kind of takes like a crappy swing, and you slide on your knees across the sand to get to that second spot, and in the process stab him
Going for that armpit.
Right
That
through
sweet,
his-
sweet armpit.
gutty armpit. And as you pull your blade out, it's like popping a balloon of pus and disgusting like shit as it just green pus just comes oozing out of him.
Being who he is, Star is then going to offer some appropriate jeer at the creature. Ha ha! Fiend, you're no match for us!
Nice. Next up is Scott.
And
Oh,
I
thought
hurl.
this was-
No, I guess I move up.
Give,
I
give him the
hurl
business.
A mote of fire at the undead being 20.
Total.
Hit.
I mean, better if I nail the 17.
9 fire damage.
All right. You
Shabby.
you move up and just
Strong roll, Scott.
take your
Orb
breath weapon, put it into an orb, and fling it at him.
Out of all my other spells, I only have cantrips.
Joel.
Keep rolling like that, man.
Move into a flanking position with Star here.
What's up, bro?
So I'm gonna duck around his massive form.
Duck and weave.
And I'm gonna do like a sideways swing at him as I come around the corner there. Ooh, not a great roll.
Well, you get that +2.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it'll count.
So 10.
10 hits.
Oh! Well, never mind, everybody.
Well, those are crappy rolls.
yeah, but you
hey.
get to roll both of them.
Oh, I can't roll.
That never helps you.
7 bludgeoning.
Big ass weapon fighting style. Could have been a waste of time. You could have taken Mariner for all the difference it's made so far.
Steve.
It's actually made a big difference. To be honest.
Yes. All right.
That was just.
I'm going to send my familiar to deliver a shocking grasp.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Somebody's
What?
here.
Wild card.
Yeah, wild card showed up.
Go, Steve.
14.
Hit.
All right.
you like piece of shit, roll it.
3 lightning damage.
All right.
And then the familiar, since it does fly by attack, flies back to me.
Cool. The familiar comes out of Steve's shoulder and flies out, delivering an electric shock at the orc and coming back.
ladies.
Sorry, I'm late.
You're cool.
Oh, dude, nice sweater. What's going on, everybody? Hi.
Oh, what's up?
We're fighting that giant undead sack of shit. That's what's going on.
It's going down. I was just listening to the Minotaur skeleton fight on the way up.
Alright.
Yeah, whenever you're ready to roll on shoulders, let me know.
Got you.
All right, I'm up.
Right away.
So
Oh, no, I gotta bust up my dice.
he's going to attack Star.
I mean, I did make fun.
Ooh. He hits you.
Shield and everything? Damn.
You gotta roll in.
15 damage. Boom.
That's gonna blame me.
All right, 38.
That's a blood burn. And I have to roll to maintain concentration because I need concentration to keep him as my favorite foe. I thought.
I don't think so. That's not Hunter's Mark. Favorite foes works differently, I think.
Yeah, if it's the class ability, you don't. I don't think, unless it specifically says that.
I thought it did.
Okay, sorry.
Let me double check.
So he's like puny, That's all he says, and he just brings this big hammer down on you.
Favored foe. 1 minute or until you lose your concentration, as if you were concentrating on a spell.
Okay, cool.
How about that?
Didn't know that.
So I need to test.
It's a DC 10 Constitution save.
Yeah. So I need to do
Jay,
it.
my
10 or half the
initiative is a
damage.
5.
In this case, 10.
It's actually pretty perfect. I'm just gonna have you go after me.
I'm still concentrating.
Cool.
I am, however,
That's interesting. It's
Hurting.
one of the few possibilities that actually require
Yeah.
concentration.
Yeah.
And you're up, Childers, unless you're not ready and you want Nick to go first.
Yeah, can I delay? I'm gonna take
Yeah.
it. Where's my guy?
You're right.
Okay. I'm just gonna take defensive action on my turn in case something area effect happens.
Toot, you're up.
I mean, how, what would that have done to you, Tucci?
Almost.
Exactly.
I almost stepped up.
Yeah, I was back.
Oh, sorry.
I mean, I have an AC of 18 and 20 hit points. I am probably one of the thickest bastards in the group, and he almost just one shot. So, ready up, mate.
I'll step up. How about these?
15.
We're gonna take a break after this.
Does an 11 hit him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Look at that.
This guy's a badass.
Did you guys see my new?
We got a real badass
7
right here,
damage.
guys.
I'll try and clock one of his knees.
Okay.
They're officially released.
So you would move up.
I move up right in front of him.
The dwarf moves up right in front of him and takes his warhammer
Yes.
and slams him right in the kneecap.
Did you say the thing?
What?
Tell him to stop.
Stop what? It's advertising.
Thank you, God.
We're gonna roll in Shoulders after the for the next whatever the next one
Heavy.
is.
That's right.
All right. At the end of the round, the big necromantic symbol pulses.
Yeah, because I
Womp, and you see hands shoot out of the sand and crawl up, and a skeleton comes out of each entrance.
I take full responsibility.
I will-
I'm so sorry.
I will give you guys the colors mean nothing. I will give you guys an attack opportunity on that one though. 'Cause
Hey.
it's literally like
It's climbing up
coming
next
out.
to you.
So anyone that's in this square can make an attack. That's adjacent can make an attack opportunity.
Can I do like an unarmed strike?
Sunny.
1 damage, baby. Do it. Give it to him. You got strength?
Proton,
No.
You min-max piece of shit.
Azuma, or 851, and Draws can all make attacks on opportunity.
Yeah, I'm
I'm holding a staff.
Well, then one on with that. That's like a D6. Way better than 1.
Okay, well I'm gonna miss unless
I've got a staff. I'm terrible with it, but here we go.
How long is your staff?
11.
Miss.
Long enough.
Yeah, I miss.
No, you're flanking, so
I can
13.
take an attack of opportunity. Is that okay?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah. Do you have your sheet?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah,
Then
You're
you're
level
good.
2.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a warlock 1, paladin 1.
We're actually level 5.
Steve, what'd you do?
If I'm flanking, did someone say I was flanking?
Yeah, 13 hits.
Alright, then I deal 1 damage.
Oh!
All right. Cool. Another. We're using another.
Thinking twice about climbing out of the dirt now, aren't you?
Yeah, we're using another 4th edition rule. Minions. So these guys are minions. So, huh?
Well, he just killed it with 1 point of damage, so I think we know.
Yeah, like I'm using the minion rules. So like, all you got to do is hit them, and they'll crumble like dust.
Alright.
So Steve manages to make an attack for opportunity. Bam. I forgot about Sunny. Sunny's going to move up and cast Cure Wounds on Walter.
Oh, good. Yeah, you got to get me back up above bloodied.
Heals you 10.
Back up above bloodied.
Cool. And Ivan
Hits me again,
says,
then I'll start making death saves.
a Setorak, he is our man. If he can't kill these guys, no one can.
You're gonna be eating those words in a second, head.
All right, Childers, you're up.
Alright, Jesus. Why would we keep this skull around?
Wait, what are you doing getting up on him?
What do you mean?
You're a warlock.
With a great sword, and I'm a warlock paladin.
Paladoc?
Yeah, Paladoc.
Just Eldritch Blast that shit, man. Come on, you know what you're supposed to do.
to deal pain here.
He wasn't fighting last session, so he has all his,
We have a short rest to get this shit back.
yeah, that's true.
Probably not a hit. It's an 11.
It's a hit.
Oh!
He's not hard to hit. It's just he hits really hard.
So for 7 damage.
Okay.
Children. Say something about his mom.
We're going back to the top of the initiative. Did I skip anyone?
again.
I always skip Walter. Walter, you're up first.
Yeah, well now I'm not gonna get skipped because I'm the first guy.
Yeah.
All right.
I was gonna quote The Exorcist wall, but I think that's pretty red rhinoceros.
I'm feeling a little beat up, and then all of a sudden I'm feeling a little not. So this is very confusing for me. But I'm just gonna try sticking him again and see how that goes.
All right.
Do it.
You'll have to do better than that, you towering lummox. 20 critical hit.
Nice. The sword suit you made is really good.
With the sword suit
Really
she
good
made,
sword.
and I maintained my concentration through that devastating blow. So now I'm gonna devastatingly blow his head off. So everything gets doubled.
You,
The
you roll
dice.
your dice twice,
So the
including
plus-
including favorite foe.
But right, so but my strength or my
You don't-
dexterity doesn't. Okay. Okay, so I got a 3 and an 8 on the d8s, and a 3 and a 1 on the d4s. So that comes out to 15 plus the additional 3 is 18 damage. Stick 'em.
Shit.
Thank you.
I'm trying to think. Cool.
Going for the eyeball
So
on that one. a
he
little.
called you puny and brought his hammer down. Hit you pretty hard. Sonny comes up, basically catches you, and charges you with some of that sand magic. Brings you back up. You spin around, take the rapier Tucci made, and you stab him through. But you hit a really weak point, and it actually goes up into his head. He's still alive, but it's very painful.
We should have been there.
You can see the tip of the rapier sticking out the other side of his head
A unicorn, the bastard.
as you pull it back out.
Ooh. Got him.
Who's weak now? Who's puny now? Scott, you're up.
I mean, I have to throw between those people, right? Can I do that?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Then I do that. Seeing as I have no other tricks with my exhausted spells, I again summon a ball of fire and throw it at him, but not a fireball. It's a
Firebolt.
bolt of fire.
Don't
yeah.
don't have to try.
15.
Hit.
And the damage is 5 damage. Fire.
Cool.
Unless he has any flammable objects on him.
His loincloth catches on fire.
It's probably real embarrassing now.
Yeah, it's real embarrassing. All right, you hit it literally like flame ball right into the hip. Joel.
Following up Star's devastating attack,
I think you
Lucian tries to do an overhanded swing to
He's gonna put the hammer
hit him
down.
in the head. Yeah,
You're-
put the hammer down right on top of this
Follow me.
creep's
Proton's
head.
Devastating
Ah,
attack.
just one shy of that critical hit. So 24 to hit.
Probably
Yep.
still gonna land.
Yeah.
Still gonna make it.
You know what to do.
For 9 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Nice. Steve.
All right. So I don't have to deal with the skeleton in front of me because I killed it.
Yep.
So I will launch my robotic owl familiar once again at Aceterak with a shocking grasp.
Okay.
Okay. 21 to hit
Hit.
for 8 lightning damage.
Nice.
Boom.
Max damage.
That's awesome. I'm up. So the skeletons are all going to move up to whoever the closest person is.
Oh, it's either me or Sonny.
We're going to.
There's
roll
actually
attack
going to be
rolls.
2 on. Well, there's definitely 1 on Star, and then there's 1 on Star or Sunny. And then 1
Okay.
on me.
We'll make 2 on Star.
Well, if it's radial symmetry, then it doesn't make sense, right? One of them would be on. Who is this? You?
Yeah. Okay. So you're saying it should be here?
Well, it's either like this or it's like this, right?
Okay. I mean, he didn't say it was radial symmetry. I think he just
Is,
one,
is it radial symmetry?
He misses anyway. The other one hits you.
I
Though.
mean, I am hard to hit.
So the other one hits you though for
Yeah.
7.
I'm bloodied again.
All right, cool. 39.
I mean, that's why you had him come and heal me, right?
I feel like Jason's cheating.
And then the other skeleton's gonna attack Joel.
Lucian, yeah.
He rolls a 1.
Then the other NPC comes over and heals
Um,
back above it.
Given the critical hit, man, he's still gonna go for you.
Yeah.
He does not like you. What's your AC?
18.
Probably doesn't.
6. He rolled a 16.
Oh no, he's got me flanked with the skeleton actually. So
Oh, then he hits.
yeah.
Yeah, it really does look like the apples.
Another 7.
Okay, I am not dead.
So he would have missed, but because the skeleton distracted Walt, he brings his maul down and hits him again. Man, you're getting pounded on. You're pounding on people, but you're getting pounded on, Walt.
Yeah.
It's like you're in Pound Town right now.
Yeah.
Where we're going.
Tooch.
I will.
Oh, sorry. Sonny, I always forget that I have to do Sonny on the same turn.
Yeah.
Sonny's going to attack him with the locust. Nothing happens, so a bunch of locusts come out of his staff, and Ivan's just like, how many gems am I going to get? Go get them, Isetarak! That's it.
I set a rack.
Yeah.
This fucking guy.
Yeah. I will move over 5 foot to be between the skeleton and the big guy, and utter a word of radiance, fire of the forge, and make a Constitution saving throws.
Everyone?
Just those two guys, the big guy and the skeleton.
Skeleton got a 10.
So he dusts.
Big guy got a 10.
So he takes 5 radiant damage.
Boom. All right. That's going to do it. So, describe to me what's happening.
I move between the two and I utter the words "Fire of the Forge."
It's 3
which is
words.
I know.
Fires-
I know.
It's 4 words. 4 words.
But like,
The forge is the word of radiance.
Okay.
my holy symbol on my helmet glows a little bit,
Mhm.
and fire erupts inside of the two skeletons, or the skeleton and the other.
So you utter the words, and the undead creatures catch on fire.
Yeah.
Okay. So at
Radiant damage.
that, the you're gonna see Isetarak kind of go like, and then explode. In this burst of sunlight, hurts your eyes, Walt.
Yeah.
And everyone's just covered. Anyone that's adjacent is covered in undead guts.
Yeah.
Does anybody know prestidigitation?
I have that one.
Because you can use that to clean things.
Oh, that's super cool.
Yes.
You still have one
Maybe I'll just
skeleton left, right? Two skeletons
Yeah,
left.
2 skeletons.
All right, so we're still going. So you guys murked him. Good job. Good job, Tooch. Childers, you're up.
What's the radiant damage super effective?
Prevents him from
No,
getting
it's
back up.
normal effective.
Jaws is going to charge forward, great sword overhead, and take a mighty swing at the skeleton. 11. Oh,
Hit.
loaded it.
Oh wait,
Hey.
on the skeleton?
Yeah.
Yes. Sorry.
yes. Whiff through the air.
Cool. Well, so at the end of the round, the lair action doesn't go off again because you killed him. So that the sigil.
Oh, creating new skeletons. You didn't establish that was a lair action. We thought it was all from my blood point getting drained.
Okay,
You have
well,
to describe it
doesn't
as
really.
a
Yeah.
Well, but now you're saying the lair action. We don't have any context for that.
Okay, it just doesn't happen again.
There you
You're
go.
a lair action.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to try to stab the skeleton that just tried to eat me. I mean, I don't know. I don't see how that's going to surprise anybody, right? No.
Not surprise anyone.
Definitely, it's 22 to hit, but it's piercing damage, and I assume that's not going to go super well against the old Skelerouse there. 7 piercing damage. I don't know what that means. For skeleton.
It doesn't mean anything.
Oh, it's still a minion.
Yeah.
It's still a minion.
He dies.
Probably piercing.
Yeah. So you come in with that rapier, hit him right in the center of his chest.
No, man. No, you go right through him, but then you get to that big ass dwarven handguard there, and suddenly it's a different story. You punch him in half with that shit.
There you go.
Would have missed if it weren't for that handguard. Those dwarves, man.
He's dead. Scott.
Boom. Boom.
Can I still shoot from here?
Yep.
Alright. I do my one trick that I have left again. And summon my bolt of fire and throw it at the last remaining skeleton. It is 20? Is that 15? 13. So it's 18
Okay.
and 10 fire damage.
Despite being a minion, it looks like the fire is completely non-effective.
What?
Yeah. So it hits him, it explodes, his bones are charred, but he just doesn't stop moving.
Wow.
Action me give a shit. on,
Joel.
See, I would have to use Chaos Bolt if I had it.
Slip around between him and the wall here.
Frank him.
And yeah.
Oh!
Okay, it's off the table. And I'm gonna hit him with the hammer. For a critical hit.
There it is. There it is. Just in
All right.
time.
And Joel comes around, hits the last remaining skeleton with the hammer. He flies back against the wall and crumbles into pieces. The fight is over.
I have a hit point.
1 hit
I
point.
have 1 hit point.
Man, why is fire not effective?
I'll go over to the drow.
Looks like they've been
and
conditioned
cast
for the
Cure Wounds.
desert.
Yeah, I'm not feeling good.
Interesting. Good to know.
Man, you only get 5.
Using this rapier as a goddamn cane right now.
And I give you the other good berry that
Oh
you
well,
gave
that's
me
that's
earlier.
generous.
So you get 6.
Okay, so after the conclusion of the battle, I turn and scowl at Ivan.
Well, he didn't. He only cheered for the other guy. He didn't.
Yeah, I did not do anything wrong.
I'm gonna cast another good berry, and I'm just gonna sit down on the floor and hold my guts in and eat good berries until they stay there on their own.
Cool.
I'm not feeling good.
Nice. Walter eats some berries.
Is Ivan distraught?
With
He was already dead. It does not bother me. That was not the...
according to Ivan, no one can beat us now because he said that if he couldn't beat us, then no one could. So
He did say
therefore,
that.
we're
Super logical
Unbeatable.
conclusion.
I did hear that.
that's just logic and science.
Yeah.
You fought the bloated corpse of a Setharek. If you had fought the real Setharek, you would not be standing.
Is this goo gonna make us sick?
I do not know. It's probably not good.
Ugh.
You living creatures and your immune systems.
Ugh. Just gonna start gooing off here.
Yeah, I try and clean up. Well, we have 4 doors right around us. How much time does it take you to eat those good berries?
10 actions a minute.
Oh, totally unrelated.
In that minute, I clean up.
Draws took a cut, like a propagation of those sentient cactuses and saved it.
Okay, cool.
Just gonna try to propagate them and regrow sentient cactuses.
I
When they left.
examined the hammer.
It looks like a nice hammer, but it doesn't look like anything super special.
No.
What else is in this area?
So, now you're inside the gazebo. There's a 10-foot ceiling. There are 4 corners, each of which they come out, and then there's like a, I don't know what you want to call it. It's almost like a little octagon, and it has a door. So there are 4 rooms that you can go in.
Oh,
Which
Well,
room you
should
guys
we
want to go
listen?
in first? Maybe the construct should check out some of these doors.
Yeah, I can investigate the door. Which one are we going through?
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Whichever one you investigate first.
Yeah, whichever one you want to investigate first. How about this one?
Yeah.
Would ask it to put its ear up there, but I don't think it has ears.
It
Got a
does something.
7.
Door looks great. It's not even locked.
Excellent. I will open it.
All right, remove the fog of war. This room seems to be
We're level 3 now, right?
no. This room seems to be full of different wines, food, and treasure that Iseterac would have taken with him into the afterlife.
Well,
There's a table that looks like at one point it had a very nice food on it, like it was prepared for somebody to eat dinner, but that food has since rotted and is disgusting.
Yeah. And there's a bunch of treasure.
Well, there's a chest or 2.
has anybody got investigation? We can tell how long it's been sitting there running.
Draws is going to inspect some bottles of wine and sort of dust them off and try to look for an identifiable mark on it.
So there's no bottles, but there is a cask. Do you open the cask?
Yes.
All right, make a Constitution save.
Oh dear. It may have gone
I
down.
know.
What is it? 18. So 20 total.
All right, you're good. So as you pull the top off the cask, this disgusting rush of like putrefied food comes rushing out to you. It looks like the wine is completely dried up, but the sides have like a ton of just mold and all kinds of shit.
Draws just like dumps it on the ground and says, I don't think that's good.
Starways
Kicks
it is.
the
Oh, my
cask
friend, I fear that wine has turned. Oh! Reminds me of what they used to have us drink when we were children in the dark.
Rotan forces his way through the crowd to the treasure chest.
Yeah. So it's not locked because they want him to have this stuff in his afterlife. So you guys find 1,500 gold and assorted coins.
How many are there now? 6? 3, 4, yeah,
Only,
6.
oh yeah.
And you find
Oh, you're the treasure keeper, right?
3 pearls.
Those counts as gem, right?
Yeah, each one valued at 100 gold each. And you hear
So you,
Ivan
get,
say,
you can just say 250 each, just from the dividing. up the
you can
cash.
hear Ivan say exactly what you said. Those count as gems. Those count as gems.
Do we want to give him one of the pearls?
Depends how much they're worth.
100
gold each.
No,
What do we get?
Did you say
300 each?
250 each?
250 each from just then. Everything with having a character sheet is in their Excel sheet.
Do you think he's out of spells today?
Ivan?
Yeah.
No, he only cast one.
Cast 2.
Where's the other?
I thought he cast a couple times at the door. Was it just one?
Regardless, we have a deal with him. Give him the gems. Maybe he'll leave us alone.
Well, hang on now. Let's talk, Ivan. Ivan,
You always want to talk. Talk.
you're ahead. What else are you gonna do?
You don't stop talking.
I'm known to be very stoic.
By all your dead friends, right? Ivan, I'm gonna give you an opportunity. Oh, I gotta roll persuasion here. Hang on, because I did actually take that. Ooh, this is not gonna work. Got a 5.
Yeah.
Ivan, I'm gonna give you an opportunity. Right? For a limited
There's
time.
Dr. Pepper upstairs and there's Sprite in the fridge.
Okay, thank you.
Come.
You can double or nothing. You bet us another 3 rooms for another gem, plus or minus. Get back to your.
Wait.
Back to
Double or nothing.
double or nothing.
What'd you get in your persuasion check?
5.
I would not want nothing.
All right. Well then, plus 1 minus
Just
1.
give
How about
him
that?
the damn gems and get rid of it.
Yeah, let's just. I mean, we
don't need to negotiate with this idiot.
It's fine. We took some
I mean,
gems
I'm not gonna
from him.
blame you
He
guys
wants
on
some
it.
gems back.
Yeah, exactly. It's the fair thing. I'm not. You treat Ivan like Ivan being dick. You being dick. You stole gems.
How about if you tell us something beneficial about this temple and we'll give you some.
I told you a whole bunch of stuff.
We'll tell us some more.
Like what?
We already made the deal with him. Just give him the fucking gems.
Yeah, I'm cool with it. I want to give him. Yeah.
I pull out the pearls and I look at him and say, not giving him the gems.
You jerk! He
One.
bites your arm, Scott. It doesn't really. It's like ineffective. Like he tries to.
Give him one.
I grumble a little bit and take a fucking pearl and throw it.
He chows down. He catches it midair and chows down, and it just becomes dust. He says, 3 more you owe me.
No, because we made it through the room. We're down to 2 now.
You still in the room?
No, we're in another room. This is already a different
No,
room.
these rooms are sub rooms in this room.
No, you don't say sub rooms. We had the sub room conversation before.
It's like going in an office where there's a closet. The closet does not count as a separate room.
What is an office?
It's a thing where people do papers.
He's got a point.
Yeah, exactly. You clear this whole thing, you owe me 1 less gem.
All right.
Grab a cup.
Well, let's go check out one of these other doors.
I guess I should take that down from 3 to 2.
Is that a Waterdeep reference? The 3 pearls?
No, it's
Pretty sure
made
it's-
it up on the spot. Door's open.
I open the door.
Cool.
No traps.
No
So
traps.
I open the door.
All right. You see the walls are decorated with different trophies and carcasses of all the brass dragons that this guy has killed.
Ooh,
Oh,
Sonny!
Like mostly just like a lot of them look like wormlings or like
Oh.
just
what
like
a punk ass.
just like heads on mounts and like
That's so
skins.
sad.
There is a very large skin that's like taped to the wall. In the center,
Taped to the wall?
Tape to the.
whatever. In the center is a large skull, clearly came from a dragon, completely devoid of flesh. And as soon as you open the door, it attacks you. Roll initiative.
Oh, shit.
What?
Oh. I'm at a 2.
Give me a second.
Shamanic, back me up here. Zek Zane.
What?
Zek Zane.
All right, Scott,
5.
Joel,
14.
Walt,
I already said.
16. Tooch,
12.
12, you said?
Yeah,
Tooch, that's good for you.
I know.
Chili,
2, buddy.
Steve,
24.
Whoa.
24.
all right. I'm going to say, just like based on the nature of it, he's going to get the jump on you, and then we're going to go through normal initiative order.
Surprise.
Is this a surprise round?
I think technically, first off, one, I don't know if it technically would qualify, but yeah, basically, everyone has a surprise
The
condition.
other surprise condition.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's going to hit you with his breath weapon, and anyone that's in, let's do a 15-foot cone. Who would that hit?
No. Cool. Oh, no.
Well, it's probably at least going to be Tucci and Shamanic, right? Because they were
Yeah.
checking and opening the door.
I'm right there. Too.
Oh, yeah.
Let's
Okay,
see.
so everybody. Okay, so Flint draws A51 and Lucian.
I'm proficient in dex saves.
Dexterity
Not bad.
saves, please.
Got 11.
5.
Well, that's not going to cut it.
I got a skeleton, but I'm going to use Balance Chaos to re-roll. 18.
Why are you rerolling? You're not contributing to the blood pool. We'll heal you later.
Cool.
You
So-
want to take the damage?
18 passes. What do you get again? 5 fail.
11.
Fail. Who else is in the... Is that it? Just you guys?
And draws.
Draws?
He's got to reroll. He got to cry.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Not good.
Cool.
I failed.
Oh shit! There's one down.
Is this fire damage that we're taking?
Oh,
It
it's
is
gonna be fire
electricity.
damage.
It's electricity.
What?
It's electricity. Oh, is
Oh,
it? Oh,
what?
It's brass.
Ah, shit.
so-
You're right. It's fire damage. I'm dumb. I don't know why I thought it was like. Oh, I was going blue dragon in my head. You're right. It's brass. It's fire. My bad.
What is it? It
Good
is
for
fire?
you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, baby.
22.
It's all coming together.
And technically,
Oh, my God.
because I'm repurposing the stats from another monster, he casts fireball. Technically, so I'm a man of the rules. Steve, do you,
It's all over.
do you have any sound effect for the song Fireball that is noticeably different? Whatever you said it before. It's not actually Fireball because we can't play that for copyright reasons.
There's a fair use of
We're
it.
also sponsored by Pitbull.
Not really. We're not.
That's not
Nah,
real. Yeah.
yeah.
All right.
Nelson Harper for that.
That was him getting the jump on you guys. We're gonna go in initiative order. So it's gonna be Steve, me, Walt,
Are you up?
Joel,
Standing still?
No, I fell over.
Tooch,
So now you guys
Scott.
are making death saves.
Yep.
Chili.
And okay,
Everybody's
so
got to step over my
but
body.
that also crossed a blooded line with you, right?
Just close the door.
Wait,
Right.
were you bloodied?
We're
He's unconscious.
both unconscious.
But were you bloody before?
No.
No.
So
I was
I get
just
I get 2
above.
points.
Per person. So
This
4.
is a lint white chocolate.
Well,
Yeah.
so unconscious doesn't count. It's when you make
Sage
death
got some
saves.
very,
Oh,
very
okay.
high quality chocolate.
So cool. We're at 41. Sweet. That blood pool's at 41. Steve, you're up
What
first.
was the damage? What was the damage from that breath weapon?
Fire.
Fire.
22 fire.
22
You got
fire.
half.
If you failed.
No, 22. Okay, so I took 11. I'm at 1.
Cool. Oh, well, you don't count. Steve, you're up first.
All right. Jeez.
Battle.
Oh, sorry. I didn't do that before. Shucks.
The battle cam's
Wasn't much
been
to
off
see in the
all
last
time.
one.
Yeah, my bad.
All right. I'm going to try to hit it with a witch bolt.
Wait, which bolt?
Well-
Miss.
Shit. Okay.
Yeah, which bolt's all or nothing, man. You miss that first shot, you're in trouble.
Yeah, exactly.
It's better.
You really got a true strike
That's,
that.
Yeah, I think that's
Battle camp.
good for me.
Cool. You're gonna see his eyes light up with flame, and he is going to attack one at Childers. Are you still up?
Yeah.
One at Dratst.
I'm actually okay right now.
Yeah, because that resistance.
He misses. So
What
give you
was the
another one.
damage on that, Jay?
It's 22 fire if you failed.
So I take half anyway, don't I?
You're resistant.
Yeah, because of how much resistance.
So you take 11.
11.
He,
Why was your first level in Warlock? Not
does a
Paladin?
7 hit you?
No.
Okay.
Doesn't.
Next up is Walt. So he shoots 2 fire rays but completely misses.
So all I see is the door open and just fire and flames.
And then 2 more blasts of fire come out.
Okay.
I'm bloody.
And
Like you can see.
but yeah, but
just got
so
blood.
that's like
It is.
He's bloody.
42?
We're making a lot of progress to get today, guys, on this blood.
5, 10, 15, grab Nick, 20, 25, 30.
Dragging me out.
Dragging you out of from the
You
fire?
you can only drag at half your speed.
Okay, well then we get that far.
But we're outside of the room.
I mean, yeah, if he's in my space while I'm dragging him, then we're outside of the room.
Okay, that's fine.
He's out of the room.
Did the door open in or open outward?
Outward.
So they have to open an Alice fire code.
Joel. Oh wait. I freaking keep forgetting. I gotta write it down like I did last time. Sunny and I haven't gone my turn. Sunny is gonna cast Healing Spirit on your square.
Okay.
So at the beginning of your turn, you're gonna heal. Let me just look it up real quick.
And therefore will not have to make a death save.
Cool. You're gonna get 3d6 back. You can roll it if you want.
Wow.
That's big money.
Yeah.
Nice. 12. Back above bloody, just to go back under.
Zeus says Sunny doesn't do anything.
So that's the start of my turn?
Yeah,
Yep.
it's feeding the shit out of the
Cool.
blood pool.
I'm gonna like stand up. You're gonna see I'm gonna like lift the veil, the chain veil, and like spit some blood out. And I'm gonna rush forward into the room
It's actually probably mostly pus from the burning.
and and smack this guy.
Bring the hammer down.
Bring the hammer down. Oh, I'm gonna miss.
What time is it?
Apparently not hammer time.
It's not hammer time.
What'd you get?
Whiff a
A 9. So
Miss.
Yeah.
Tooch.
Make a death save.
I make a death save, yeah. I fail. A death save.
43.
Blood pool!
Scott.
pool!
So now Joel is in the room.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, seeing as when the door opened, a bunch of fire came out. Seeing as he is a dragon that shoots fire, I'm assuming he is immune to fire.
Or at the very least resistant.
So I'm going to pull out my crossbow.
You don't have any cantrips other than firebolt?
Not any damaging points?
Damaging ones, no.
Bummer.
Light, prestidigitation, message, and firebolt.
You know what I mean? It makes sense to me. If you're a red dragon and
Yeah,
not
no,
immune
no.
to fire,
Yeah.
you're kind of fucked.
I mean, if I had first level spells, I would be throwing like chaos bolts,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, I get an angle and I move here. I see into the door.
Sonny can move the healing spirit, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So I just.
And what do I get dex to hit on this? I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same as
And your proficiency bonus if you're proficient.
yeah. 12 to hit.
Miss.
So is the head floating?
No, it's on the
And
ground.
then I step back.
It might be like slightly hovering.
I forgot you can do that. Everybody gets
It looks like a giant dragon skull that's just spewing fire all over you. Thank you, Scott. Childers.
Okay. Who's down here?
That's
That's me.
Go. 5 feet and take an action and lay hands on Tooch.
Cause he's a paladin.
Yeah. So
Nice.
this
Yeah, I
bright
refuse to
white
use that on
divine
anybody but
energy
myself,
comes
so.
from draws his hands and your wounds start to
Said I'm
close
also
up
not
as he
cleaning their
lays his
clothes with
hands
such
on you.
hesitation.
That's wonderful. 5 hit points.
Yeah.
So this dude who, when I picture a character on the wide shoulders, but I picture like a Xenobite.
Xenobite?
Is that what they're called?
Oh, the Cenobites?
Cenobites. Yeah,
Cenobites
yeah,
from
Cenobites.
Hellraiser?
Yeah, like
Nah, he's more like picture like The Witcher, but more fiendish.
With horns.
okay.
Yeah, like he's got like marbled white skin and like yellow fiendish eyes and fangs.
Nice.
Like pointed like fiendish ears.
The hooer.
He
But the
comes
hair
over
is like stark white.
and just
wire?
supercharges you with positive energy.
But he's dressed like that. You know, like the Witcher's like
Black
comfy
armor.
clothes, like his like tunic outfit that he wears. It's that, but like the color of like the dragon wings, like crimson red almost. On
Nice.
their shield, the DM shield. Sorry.
Oh, nice. Cool. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Steve.
Right. I think I'll, can someone point to which model I am on here?
The Warforged.
He's getting
Okay.
the top view.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna move, down a couple spaces, so I'm like putting the wall in between me and the skull.
Like
And I'm still within, yeah, like there. 5, 10. Okay, so from here I can send my familiar out to fly sort of around the corner, deliver the shocking grasp, and then fly back to me.
Cool.
18 to hit,
Hit.
2 lightning damage.
Oh shit! But it loses its reaction.
It loses its reaction. Hoot! Boom!
I believe you mean hoot.
No, I meant it how I said it.
But he's at.
Hoot.
Cool. I'm up. Sunny's going to redirect the healing spirit to Nick. So Nick, at the beginning of your turn, you'll heal 36. You can do that one more time. And then the skull is going to continue to shoot fire rays. He was shooting Chillers. Chillers left. Who's in his view right now?
Joel Eames.
Cool. Is that a ranged attack?
It sure is.
Cool. He has disadvantage
Oh shit.
because I'm next to him.
That was not smart. He's not going to do that again next turn. All right. He misses. And then no, I'm sorry. Walt, you're up.
Seeing its general incompetence with disadvantage, now that we're in hand-to-hand with it, I'm gonna join my brother Joel in the front lines. Oh god, I'm gonna throw everybody else all the fuck over the place.
Oh, Sunny also locusts him, which actually does a decent amount of damage.
Oh,
Sure it does. And I'm gonna stick him with this Dwarven Piercerator, which appears to be very good at breaking skeletons from my last experience. And I rolled a 13, which means I got an 18.
Okay. Hit.
Thank you, that's what I was waiting to hear. 8 damage of the piercing.
All piercing? It seems that your rapier bounces off the skull and seems rather ineffective.
Rather effective completely.
Basically completely ineffective. Sorry, brother. Joel's up.
Use your. It's not the tool.
I'm going. I think I can squeeze back there. Yeah. I'm gonna move to a flanking position with Star.
Well, at least I'm doing something.
Swing the hammer. Oh, there we go. That should hit 21.
Hit.
Give him the old one. That's a 2.
That 3, 7, 8, 9, 10 bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
Consider yourself bludged.
The literally you crack the skull. Like you put a big crack in it. Like as you slam the hammer down into him.
Boom.
Joel just went Tooch.
Dragon skulls don't have sutures, do
I
they?
take a
They're-
big breath of air
are
and
not
thank
derived from
Draz
properly
for
evolved
healing me. And the healing spirit also heals me. 3d6.
Well, start with that
3d6.
3d6. That happens at the beginning of your turn.
Yeah.
Those are good. Those are good. That was alright.
Nice. I'm up to 17.
Out of 19, you're doing
Yeah,
alright.
that's good.
He's doing alright. He's good.
I stand up
Ah.
and I run into the room.
We only have 15 feet of movement. I just
Stand up.
Well, also you're a dwarf.
Oh, so I get 25 max. So 15 stand up? Or
Oh,
is it
well,
half?
it's
Half.
Yeah, half.
No, it's
stand up.
half 25.
Round down,
Down.
usually.
Always
Yeah.
run down.
So that's
Do
10,
15.
15,
You get there.
20.
I mean, that's already in range. Either way,
Yeah.
whether we round. No, I was way around.
And I try and bring my hammer down on his nose.
KK.
Not, 14 to hit.
Hit.
Boom.
Nice.
Usually hits.
8 damage.
Oh!
Crunch.
Stick that in your
Bludgeoning.
pipe and smoke it.
You successfully hit him in the nose. It's a beak-like nose.
Not anymore.
And once again, just like you take like a piece of the skull off. It just like flies off, put a big dent in it. Nice. Scott.
I reload my crossbow. It has the loading. I think there's a spot there, maybe. I think. Again, shoot my crossbow. Jeez, man, I'm going terrible now. Gotta go back to rolling red one. I miss. And then
Cool.
Just
Shoulders.
crossbow bolt just dinks off its nose.
I also have a bird-like nose.
Cool.
The dragons have that.
1 second,
A
Jay. I
beak-like
just want to
nose.
see the specifics in a spell here I was about to use.
Should I try to talk to him?
Let's talk it out.
My proficiency bonus is doubled when I'm using charisma with dragons.
Nice.
He is no longer a dragon.
I'm not gonna try that, so I'm gonna move in 5, 10, 15, 20, and attack with the great sword.
Cool.
20, 20.
9.
14 to hit.
Hit.
Go. Steal a D6, bro.
And greatsword slashing.
Yes.
Cool.
3, so 10 damage.
All right.
Mighty hit.
You step up and bring the great sword down. You hit the crack that Joel put into it, and it expands and splits the skull in half. It looks like whatever was animating it stops animating it.
I curse it in my infernal tongue.
I just follow up and smash it a bunch more. Like I just literally, you guys just see Lucian just take his hammer in like a rage and just
Put the hammer down.
pulverize
keep
the
going.
shit out of it. Yeah.
Every time you
Splinter
smash it, you see a little bit of that red energy come up from the floor and like just like wisp around it a little bit.
Wait, what do you mean?
That's exactly what I said.
Yeah, he doesn't care. He's seeing red.
Like it just seems to be like, like there's some sparks flying of that red necromancy energy with this thing.
Like it's
It doesn't necessarily mean
the energy's leaving the pyramid?
Just like, it's like charged with the energy.
After like, say like 30 seconds of this, you see him just like kind of standing there with the hammer in hand, just breathing heavy.
Say, calm down, man.
If I want your opinion, dwarf, I'll ask for it.
No reason to expend
And then
extra
he-
energy.
He like, you see his hands glow, and he like
I'll take a break soon.
touches himself and uses lay on hands on himself.
I'm really glad you corrected that. Oh, nothing.
Cool. Joel heals himself. Feels a little better.
I take a second look at all the trophies that are around the room. And I
Yeah.
feel sad for all of them. And I say a prayer to Moradin to try and give these creatures some peace.
Sonny says like, it is very sad what he has done to my kin.
Yeah.
So sad.
Hate has no place in this world.
Is there anything that we can do for these poor souls? I mean, they're not around anymore.
Yeah. Their time is too late. Maybe we should take the trophies off the wall.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's do that.
Yeah. Maybe burn them.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. Never mind, I can't lay on hands myself. I guess I used it.
It's hard to burn. Scales of a brass dragon.
Oh yeah.
You want to help us out?
So
Well, I'm just saying, like, they're resistant to fire.
Oh.
It's hard
We'll
to burn the
have to do
scale.
something else. Steve can shock and grasp them
Yeah.
to death.
I'll do a ceremony. Take 10 minutes and do a ceremony.
Cool. Upon doing that, the red wispy stuff I was describing earlier for the skull pieces stops happening.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Good job.
All
Gonna
right.
wake back up again, was it?
Yeah, in about an hour.
But it was undead and we like killed the shit out of it.
Fucking the ability it has, man.
Oh man.
So
Thank
correction.
goodness for that ritual. But again, 7 days. That's it.
I didn't use my own hands because I think I must have used all of it last session. So I used healing hands instead.
Ah.
That's my power.
Cool. All right. 2 rooms left.
Is everybody okay to keep going?
I'm at 1 hit point.
I mean, I've been spent from the beginning.
You're
I'm
a
fine
1 hit point?
I'm fine hit point wise, but I've been spent since the beginning of the session.
Yeah. Well, if it's all right with everybody, I'm gonna mend this construct back up to full, which will take like
I would appreciate that.
what, 20 minutes,
Thank you.
15 minutes,
Okay.
Do what you need to
11
do.
minutes?
11 minutes, 11 minutes.
Do what you need to do. We need everyone at their best.
Yeah. And then after we're done, I'd like you to check out that door.
While while Flint's healing at A51, I
Mending.
mending A51. I pull out like a handkerchief or something from my pack, and I just start like wiping the goop off from the which is probably a little dried by now. So
We're pretty. I don't know
It's-
why we didn't stop to do that before. I was wiping
You
Google while I
you
was lying on the ground.
prestidigitation?
Yeah, but he's not doing that.
Well, I didn't get anything on me. I was outside the
Yeah,
room,
it was-
and somebody was directly in front of me. Like, if I got a little on my sleeve, I guess I'll prestidigitation that off or something.
That's what
you see him like spit into his rag a little bit and like fucking going on the pauldron, like wiping it off.
we all got like scorched right afterwards. So it's
Yeah,
like cooked
you
in.
guys are probably all cleaned off.
I might have like burned it off.
Yeah.
You're right.
Or like cooked it into our whatever we're wearing. Ooh.
Cool. 2 rooms left.
2 rooms left. A5.
Let's pick one. We're
Yeah.
closer. Let's go to the one we're closer to.
This one.
Yeah, makes sense, right?
I investigate the door for traps.
Go for it.
Alright. You got a 22.
No traps.
Starting to think there's no traps in this dungeon.
Yeah, we probably just stop looking, right?
I feel like
I
there's at
opened the
least one
door.
counterexample we can cite.
Remove the
that
fog orb?
maybe suggests-
Huh?
Remove the fog of war.
Yeah.
What's in this room? Sword rack?
Yes. That's what I was looking to see which one it was. So here is, so you see a ton of assorted weapons hanging on the wall, including different swords, mauls, and you see tapestries that look like they're displaying ornate stories about different battles that took place with Raylick's army. In the center of the room is a weapon mount that is holding up a very nice looking maul.
Oh.
A very nice looking mall, you say.
Yes.
Wall.
Dude, I'm here for it.
Is anything going to stop you from going over there and grabbing it right away?
Definitely gonna go look at it. Say
I will-
I'll investigate it.
Yeah. I'm going to admire all the weapons.
Yeah. It looks extremely well made, and it also looks like sinister. It has a double-sided, like that Robert Baratheon like meat grinder ends, but it's on both sides. It's like a gunmetal-y steel. The top has a very sharp point on it, and it's made of like a different, kind of like a metallic crimson that wraps around the gunmetal sides, and then has a very nice handle that looks like it
Might be yours.
just very sturdy, black leather
This
wrapped
thing's
around.
hurts the shit, but
Fuck
I
it.
don't care.
Yeah,
Can I take it?
and then the sides of it's just like some red symbols. You just take it.
Yeah.
right, it was trapped.
I said I investigated.
Go ahead,
I did say I
make
investigated.
an investigate check.
16.
Okay, so we'll give you that. So, it's trapped. If so, you can see that there's a pressure plate it's sitting on, and then if anyone removes it from the pressure plate, it's going to send out some type of.
Cool.
So we just need the Indiana
I
Jones
take.
thing.
I was gonna say I take the mall that I have.
Okay.
Seeing this one and looking how like fancy it is, and mine, which is like literally just like a piece of metal strapped to wood. I try to time it where I like put mine on top as I remove the other one, so that the pressure plate doesn't actually trigger.
I'll give you. You can choose either acrobatics or sleight of hand.
It's gotta be.
They're both gonna be awful, but
You Indiana Jones did.
let's go.
Yeah, remember how this worked for Indy?
A 10.
All right, noble effort, but you fuck up the timing, and you're gonna get. It lets out a shock essentially to when you grab the first hammer, it electrifies it.
Okay.
Which deals 13 damage.
And
Well,
he's bloodied.
I'm bloodied, but I'm still up.
All right, 44. But you get the hammer.
Wait.
What?
Never mind.
What? You want to do something?
No.
Were you gonna do something?
No, I was saying I didn't decrease the blood point number by the sanctify of that. That was just preventing that skull from rising again.
Yeah, there is a big red, evil-looking sigil in the middle of the gazebo.
Oh. Okay. Well, at some point while everybody's hanging out, I would try and do another ritual ceremony on that to try and get rid of the evil in this.
I'm going to aid you in any way I can. Travis comes out to offer some sort of
All right.
religious assistance.
All right.
Really good.
Yeah.
So Joel has the Ceterax hammer.
All right.
Oh.
Ooh. That might be bad.
Well, we don't know because that's metagaming.
It's all good.
When you do your,
It looks pretty evil, right?
Hey,
yeah, it looks kind of
wicked
evil.
looking.
It looks very well made and evil.
Yeah, that evil as fuck.
Is anyone bloody right now besides Joel?
No.
I'm back up now.
I do have a question, clarifying question here.
Yeah.
Is that the special part?
Mm-hmm.
Is that whenever that like if that occurs, or if like just like any like
We'll say when it occurs.
okay, so the second that occurred, okay.
Yeah, so everyone's fine for now.
No, we're fine then.
Gotcha.
Can't
So
get above-
basically,
You can't hit a certain
okay.
limit.
No, I think I got it.
Yeah.
Don't tell us.
I'm not.
Yeah.
That's cheating.
What were you saying?
I'm
You said
bloody.
something?
You asked if I was bloody.
No. When you're doing your sanctify on the sigil in the middle,
Yeah.
something doesn't seem to be working, and Sunny comes over and recommends using water.
Interesting. I take out my water skin
Mm-hmm.
and I pour out a gallon.
All right. Upon doing the purification ritual and dumping water into the sigil, it powers down, and like you feel the whole space sort of like become less fucked up.
At peace.
Interesting.
We're gonna take 3 points off the blood pool.
Oh, that's almost half as many as we just contributed over the past 15 minutes.
So
Now I don't have water. though.
41.
yep, you're at 41.
Can you still create it?
I can do it once more today.
Cool.
I only need to drink 1 gallon.
That's cool.
So the tapestries depict, you see like these two armies fighting, one of which has a bunch of a mixture of like brass dragonborn men and undead creatures that's led by this like a very big general with this big hammer that is clearly this dude, right?
Was he a human?
Yeah.
He was.
But well, no, I think he was because he's technically big. I think he's an ogre.
Okay.
And then you're seeing the opposing army looks to be like Steve, like they seem to be from another world.
like the mechanist people?
Yeah, I don't know why I say I think he's an ogre. He's an ogre. Yeah, they're like they're not constructs,
Yeah.
but they are wearing like their armor looks very advanced.
Like the Inevitables, all those guys. Yeah. Steve, what are those people? What are your species called?
Technically, my character is a glitchling.
Okay.
But my backstory is I was built by the Inevitables
That's really cool.
as an assistant.
So you're an
To
assistant
acquire.
glitchling?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was an assistant to an inevitable who protects time.
An assistling?
You know, like an arcane apprentice, sort of, to acquire it, inevitable.
Very cool.
Cool,
Hmm.
cool, robot. You mind checking this door over here?
Draws is going to ask A51 if this
I-
is significant in any way to them. If it's like something that they
Yeah, I was just gonna
understand.
ask Jason if I can make like a history check to examine this to see if there's anything I recognize or anything.
Go for it.
Yeah, who are these people?
What model were they fighting?
Crap. I only got a 9 on my history, so. not
It seems vaguely familiar, but it's escaping your memory. It's like
All right, I got history. Hang on, I'm coming. Wait, do
It's-
I have history?
it's like if you think about the
Okay.
beginning of the dungeon when I said like everything was foggy, like you just woke up from a dream. It's kind of like that. You're like, oh man, if I could only remember.
How about a 20
A 20.
on a history check?
So this has a degree of familiarity for you.
The yogurt you're about to use expired.
You think that you might have been there.
I assume none was there, and Star is just kind of remembering it.
No, Star was there.
What the fuck is going on?
Yeah. But there seemed like you remember basically the Lichen Waste at one time was not a desert. It was a very nice valley between two mountain ranges that had a lot of growth, water, etc. But these two factions sort of came out of nowhere and started
warded into oblivion.
warring with each other, and that war destroyed the area. And it's just like I described. The one faction was very much like different types of monsters, like ogres and like some mutations that like you don't even really like you're not even really familiar with, and undead. And the other faction had advanced technology.
What's advanced technology? Laser cannons or like magic tech or what? Are we talking
Magic
about?
tech.
I say to A51, were these the Hyperdyne system models? I heard they were a little twitchy back in the day, harmed humans.
Well, that explains it with our new behavior modulators.
Cool.
Aliens.
One room left.
Also, a reference to Terminator.
Let's check out this last room. A5, would you like to inspect the doors?
Draws just glances one more time.
I rolled
and leaves.
a 1.
Oh yes, they are good.
No door,
You're
there's
good.
no traps, right?
Safe door.
Safe
All right.
door.
Alright, safe door.
I
Safe
open
door.
the door. We walk in the room.
Safe
All right.
There's a bar of soap. Bar of safe.
This room seems to be a small library. Most of the books seem to be on the concept of battle magic, so using magic to make you a better fighter. And in the center, in a glass case, is a book.
Inspect it.
Title on the book?
Like
Cor-
examine a book.
Flanking the book,
Let's say, seeing it's a library. I'm gonna
Wait,
step
so if
out
two of
and
us
just
read
kinda
if
hang
two of us
out,
read the book at the same time, do we get a
mess
plus
around
2?
with this hammer.
flanking the book, there are two statues of dogs.
Oh.
What
kind
check
of
is it to
dogs?
identify the breeds of the dogs? That's a nature
Sure,
history.
they're German shepherds.
Do they move?
They're statues, so no.
Doesn't exist.
What?
Maybe
What are we
they're
doing?
For turn to stone.
I will-
for
Their,
basilisk.
their
I rolled
relationship.
cast detect magic.
The book and the statues are magical.
Oh, dog statues.
Does the book have a title on it?
It does not. It just has a nice looking cover. The cover looks to be made out of brass dragon scales.
Oh, come on!
Oh man.
Sunny.
Fucked up.
I'd like
I
to
investigated the last case,
this
but I
pedestal at the statues to see if there's any like traps or anything.
Go for it,
Or touch
Steve.
anything.
Are you scanning?
I got a 15.
Scanning.
It looks. You do find a magical trap, related to the summoning school. Somebody might be the wrong one. Transmutation. I don't really know.
Conjuring.
But basically, if you take the book, something's going to happen with the statues.
I wonder if they're going to turn into actual dogs and eat your face.
Why don't we get rid of the statues before we take the book?
Sounds like a sound plan.
Like we could smash the statues.
Becky?
You try out your new hammer.
Yeah, sure. I'm out in the
Are we
I'm out in
sure
like
that?
the coffin area, just swinging it around, just trying to like.
Wait, hang on,
Are
hang
you
on, hang
sure
on.
that
The hang of it.
Hang on, big
attacking-
man, wait. I'm hold on, statues. You ready? You ready?
Are we sure that attacking
Well,
these things
I'm
isn't
gonna-
going to just
I'm gonna toss it
activate
you.
the
You
trap,
got
though?
Toss what?
I'm holding the
Yeah.
dog statue.
Don't know.
I think the dog
Yeah, we
statues are
should
big.
probably-
How big are the dog statues?
Dog-sized.
Oh, I thought that when you said flanking, I imagined there was like bookends up on top of the desk.
No, sorry.
That would have been way cool. I was gonna he was gonna out of park that shit.
Dog-sized.
Walk in. What do you want?
Smash the statues
Why?
so we can get the book.
Fine.
Do we need this book?
I try to smash a statue.
We can't figure that out
Right.
until we get
We don't
the
know
trap
If
what
on.
you,
book is
if you have unlimited time, so you can smash the statues to smithereens. Yeah.
No real
Yeah,
No
you
trap
also
was
have
activated
cameras,
in
so.
his attempt to...
I want to see how yours
Okay.
worked.
Yeah, right. You wanted to
That was
smash
a.
it.
It
worked.
was. I mean, to your point, Childers, that was a risk, but clever idea. You found the trap. You smashed the mechanism that would trigger if it happened. Trap's disabled.
Maybe. Yeah. What happens when we take the book?
It's disabled.
Well, do you take the book?
Yeah.
Well, the
Yeah.
pieces of dog turn into flesh, and
As the
Blood,
building
now
drinks
there's
their blood.
blood
Son of a
everywhere.
bitch!
Well, they're already
book's
smashed before they were
yeah,
bloodied. So
that's fine.
The book's like how to receive, get the new most loyal training dogs in the world.
So who has the book?
I took the book.
Where's my? I have a card for the book, but
Language is the book in.
Yeah.
Draconic.
Oh well. You're the only
Well, I
one
can't
that
read
could-
it.
No, we got Childers now.
Oh,
Here,
I
that's
speak
true.
Infernal.
We got
You don't
Draconic
speak
too.
Draconic?
I speak Draconic.
When you pick the book up, Tooch, the pages flash. The pages like all turn in an instant, and the ink evaporates off the page.
Well,
What to say?
What happened?
that's cool. Oh.
It's basically just it looks like a
Oh,
magical
okay.
wizard spellbook bound with dragon scales.
And all the ink vanished off the page.
Mm-hmm. But it still has the effect that it says there.
Do I know this?
After like looking through it, you can make that determination. Yeah.
Okay.
What's it do?
What does it do?
None of your business.
Thank you, business. Nothing. Looks like a blank spell book.
It's useless.
Must be broken.
you can give it to the wizard.
All right.
The wizard's the only one that uses the spellbook.
Ivan
I'd like to
said.
look through, I'd like to study a bit to see if I can find any like scrolls or other spell books or anything like that, just in case.
Yeah. Totally. Well, so Ivan says, "You guys have cleared the room. I'm a man of my word. You only owe me 2 more gems now."
Head of your word?
Oh, okay.
I looked at Rotan. I was like, we could be rid of him.
Say.
I don't know. He's a helpful guy. I'm starting to like him. Ivan, what are you gonna do when we give you the last couple of gems, or you bet yourself away, or whatever? We don't know you anymore.
I'm gonna go back to my cabinet.
You're not gonna hang out?
No,
Why
I do not like you guys. You guys are
The
thieves.
deal was he goes away. We want him to go away. I want him to go away.
not? Ivan, haven't we been through so much so far
You
together?
know what? Just give me my gems already.
We'll get there.
You
You
guys
want to make
cleared-
another 3-room bet?
No. You guys cleared the gazebo. Essedrax 2. Everyone is now level 3.
Oh,
Oh.
Uh,
Which means we automatically gain all our spells back.
Nope.
But we
Um,
do gain full hit
Well, as a
points, which
sorcerer,
means
though,
we
you
might
would
tip
gain
across the blade
spell
level.
slot. And the spell, you don't have to rest to prepare your spells or anything like that. So
So I
we're gonna
got
take a break.
2.
Let everyone level up. When we get back, Steve, I'll tell you what scrolls you found. And that's it. Break time.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Thanks to
BRB.
It's
BRB.
Drinking
I think
Assassin.
it's just Steve. I was watching
Sterling
too.
Pig
Yeah, but if
beer.
they're watching on YouTube later, I want them to know that we appreciate
Anyone
it.
in the chat, Steve?
I don't think so.
All right. Shout out to everyone.
Shout out to everybody in the chat.
Okay, no one. All right, good stuff. Good stuff.
They must be using some.
Planned out, man.
Welcome back. During the break, Joel asked me where the remote was, and when I went to grab the remote, there was a Smirnoff Ice there. If you're not familiar with this, that means that I got iced, and I have to drink this fucking thing.
Drink
You
it.
gotta get down on one knee to drink
Drink
it.
it.
That's the way the rules.
Chug, 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 chug.
The only channel that promotes binge drinking.
We're not a family-friendly channel.
No.
Once again, Tales from Harper's
fucked me up
Pub
and
is
made me
not
laugh.
affiliated with or in any way supported by Smirnoff, Smirnoff Corporation, Smirnoff Limited, Smirnoff any.
Woo! But we do support icing.
Drink responsibly, folks.
Yeah, and then for the
Well,
For the-
Jason's not driving. He's staying here.
I live
so,
here.
Yeah.
For the talking pub after the session after the session, we'll debate the rules of icing, which we got
and
into.
whether or not you can get out of getting iced.
Yeah. I also want to point out that Walter, at all times, looks like the character Stryker from Mortal Kombat.
I don't know who that is.
Minus the vest.
Minus
He
the
just
vest.
needs
That
the
guy?
vest.
We need to get a vest.
Yeah, he does.
Bulletproof vest.
Cool.
Wait,
All right.
wearing a bulletproof vest
Tack
to
vest.
punch out?
Tack vest.
So we had cleared
And a nightstick.
Iceterak's tomb. You were level 3. You could get rid of Ivan, but you're choosing not to.
I'm still trying to get him to take up another bet.
I mean,
Something like-
I just can't justify giving up.
Like, you
I know.
Spells can.
You're starting to grow on me, man.
Like sacrifice those for a smite at any
As a-
time. So
Yeah.
I don't, okay.
So you are in the
You can use your
north
warlock spell slots.
western corner of the pyramid. There is a door to the right.
That's why people do that, man.
Or it's not even a door, it's a hole.
A hole.
Like a hole, an opening, a hallway.
About to make a deal with this Ivan guy.
Before we leave this area, the book that we found in that room, I want to hand to A571 and tell him this will be most useful to you.
Oh,
The blank
What
book,
is
the
it?
book with
I'll send
nothing
him
written on
that.
it anymore?
Yeah, the book.
But all of the words disappeared off of the pages, right?
Yeah.
Tucci,
That
can you,
happened?
can
I'll
you
send him a
convert
picture.
that into electronic data? Send to Steve? Can we mail it to him in California?
Are you gonna
Technology.
tell us about how it's not sustainable, Nick?
Get a magic spellbook, Steve.
wait.
Made of brass
Do I find
dragon
any
scales.
Any
Oh.
scrolls in this study?
Yes.
You did tell him you were going to tell him about
I know, and I forgot to do that. Give me just 1 minute. You find a scroll of animate dead,
Great.
Makes sense.
It doesn't make a lot of sense. I will give it that.
a scroll of enhance ability, a scroll of absorb elements that can only be used for heat or fire,
We should have gone in there first.
and a scroll of mage armor.
I can't cast scrolls anymore, right? Like in this edition? So
You can, as long as it's on your spell list.
Yep.
Okay.
It has to be on your spell list.
None of them are on my spell list.
No, absorb elements is. And actually,
Oh, I
all of
see.
those are.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking known spells in my head. Spell
No,
list.
no.
Okay.
Cool. What's next?
Well, we went through all of the rooms.
We just have that one hallway.
So there's a hallway.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of this, we go back outside the
And then there's a
gazebo, and
hallway
instead of
around.
there's an opening, yeah, that we could go, a doorway that we could go through. It doesn't have a door.
Like as far as we know, we've explored everything in the gazebo.
Yes.
Okay. Then yeah, we have to go out to the hall. Would be the logical step here.
Cool. Can you guys remove your models from these things? PRP.
stream. Not brought to you. It's sort of only kind of not really brought to you by Sterling. Probably don't want their name attached to this yet.
But yeah, we're not famous enough yet.
We just drink a lot of their beer.
Oh.
Sterling Pig.
Oh yeah, unofficial sponsor.
What does that mean?
Sponsors that aren't actually sponsors.
Yeah.
It means that they sponsor us, but if we do anything bad, I don't want them to be affiliated with it. Like Tushka and PCP are on the brink.
Tell us that again in 45
That
minutes
is
when you're
right.
fighting the cops.
Do we need fogs or no?
Nah, we're fine.
Alright, cool.
All right, we do need lots of tokens.
Pretty sweet spell book.
Where do we come through?
Yep.
Over here.
I'll let you guys assort us.
Done.
It's gonna take me a minute.
Sounds like there's a lot of enemies. So if I'm at health, half health, does that technically mean I'm bloodied? At half?
If you're at,
If you have 24 hit points and you're at 12,
you have to
Are
be at
you-
11.
You have to be below half.
That might contradict what I said last time, but
but that's what it's going to be today.
that's what.
Below half is bloodied.
It's below half.
Not at half, below half.
All right. So then, who is hurt?
Well, it's too late now. We walked through this hallway, so we gotta wait to see what happens
Well,
here.
did you eat your good berry?
I did. That put me at half.
Damn it, Joel!
I guess I got an extra 5 lay on hands now, but I haven't used it. Dude, I'm not getting hit. It's all good.
Got that full plate mail plus onesies.
I feel like we just walked into an army.
We'll clear the colors with nothing. BRB.
Way to be woke, Jason.
We don't know the colors mean nothing.
He just
How many
said
hit
so.
points do you have?
They're, they're just markers.
What's up?
How many hit points do you
Me?
have? Yeah.
28 total.
23 is the
Max.
sorcerer.
27.
26.
25.
Yeah, you're a warlock. Took 2 paladin levels. That makes sense.
Well, I flip-flopped it.
Did you start with Paladin?
Oh, so you went.
So if you
I did
start with
two
Paladin, that's 10 hit points.
One warlock.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that makes sense.
Yeah.
Alright, so if you started with Paladin, right, that's 10.
Where did we come
Then,
from?
12.
Well, don't worry about the
Yeah.
Constitution, because that's all just going to be whatever.
16.
10, 4, plus
Yeah.
10, 14, 20, plus your con.
3 times your con.
Con's 15.
So,
6 more.
So you should get 26.
yeah.
26.
Which is-
Thoughts on this? Okay.
Pretty good.
Looks like overall we have a decent amount of
So
health.
even for a sorcerer, like
Well, you have
I'm
high
a
con.
dragonborn sorcerer, so I get
Yeah.
that extra.
Basically, you have tough for free.
Yeah.
Or
Oh, my
the-
max is 28, I'm sorry.
The whole dwarf.
Yeah, you get
The-
more armor and then you get
Right.
the extra hit points.
What I said earlier about the colors not meaning anything is now a lie. These ones are different.
They're blue.
So the
Black ones are different.
black ones are different.
Oh, I see how it is.
All right. As you walk down this hallway, it is a. You see on the left a large stone wall covered in different hieroglyphics. On the right, there's a stone wall with an opening that leads into a tomb. So basically, all those, see that room on the right there?
Yeah.
All those squares that you see outlining the wall are double,
Battle camp needs to be on too.
yeah, I'm sorry. Are double, like bunk bed style crypts with dead bodies buried in them and a headstone. It seems that many of those crypts have been awakened,
And people have clawed out of them.
and the same minion style skeletons that you fought in the last room are now roaming around. Every
Minion style ones.
every blue, gray, or red token is one of those skeletons that has gotten out of its grave and is wandering around.
Red, white, and blue, you said?
Yep.
Feels very Diablo-esque in here. Skeletons
So-
everywhere.
It's a lot of death.
Yeah.
So you walk up. You walk in the hallway. You see a skeleton roaming around. You see in the right 5 skeletons roaming around. What are you guys gonna do?
Any impressive?
If you get close enough, they will be.
So what's the lighting like down there?
Okay.
How far do we see?
It's completely dark. So whatever you have for a torch.
My hammer.
So Walter
I'll
can
cast
see
dancing
far.
lights.
Yeah, I can see further than all of you assholes.
Okay.
You can see like everywhere your line of sight would be able to see.
Yeah, 150 feet.
I'm gonna light up I'm lighting up the hall with dancing light.
Cool.
We see.
And also, you mentioned there were walls of hieroglyphics.
Yep.
Walls, yeah.
Can we understand them?
I'll say it's Scott can understand parts of it because they're in Draconic, and it mostly talks about how the armies of Raylick are buried here. May they rest in peace.
Or not.
Okay. All right.
As the case may be.
We're
So
probably gonna have to fight all these guys.
is there a, well,
Thank you.
we can only see like 20 feet. I was gonna say there's probably not a clear way we should head.
Well, I can see 150 feet, and I will tell you.
Does Walter see a clear way out of here?
So you can see that the
I
hall-
also put up dancing lights.
cool. You can see
Oh, that's
that
right.
there's an opening on the right that leads to a tomb, like I described,
Mm-hmm.
and that up ahead is an open courtyard area type deal.
Are these skeletons aware of our presence?
If you, right now, it doesn't seem like they're aware.
Despite the dancing lights going all over the place. And
They're just roaming the fucking hallways.
well, that's bows out. No, not bows out.
Well, at the sight of a room full of stinking, evil,
Time to
depraved
start
undead,
smashing.
Yeah,
I think
start
it's
smashing.
time to kill. Draws his great sword with 2 hands and looks to the others with a menacing look in his eyes.
Cool.
Yeah.
Roll initiative.
Hamaka!
Great.
I don't need that now because I can just do this.
Sick.
Ooh,
Good start to
the
that.
new, the new
to that
app is
dice
not
roller.
impressive right
I have
now.
that one.
Should,
How
should
did
be a
it?
guaranteed 20 on the first roll. I don't know what's wrong with that.
I also
Scott?
have exhaustion.
15.
Joel?
Oh, exhaustion includes initiative
14.
rolls.
Yeah.
Oh, so I got to roll
Swap.
that again and hope that I don't do any worse than that. huh?
Yeah.
Walt?
My dex?
Hang on. So I have disadvantage, so I had to re-roll.
Okay.
Just make sure that I didn't get any lower than the
Did you
2
roll
that I
one?
rolled
Is that the
initiatively. 2.
Oh, okay.
But that's alright, I re-rolled, I got a 4, so it wasn't any worse. So my initiative is a 5.
Tooch?
It's not good.
6.
Chili?
It's not good yet.
I got a 14,
This is gonna
but I
take some
have
time,
the higher
although-
dex between me and Joel.
We hit them, they die.
Yeah.
Steve?
I don't know why we didn't start with ranged weapons and make them come to us. Everybody's like, let's get out our greatswords.
All right,
But my
initiative
character doesn't
is
have enough personality to say, hey, no, let's not do that. He's just like, sport out, let's do it.
me, Sonny, Ivan, Scott, Joel / Childers. You guys can choose who goes first each round. Steve,
Trying to make it even.
Tucci, Walt.
I'm the last? The fuck, bro?
Slower than the war.
All right. The 2 skeletons that are in your immediate orbit are going to move up and attack whoever's in front.
Oh, that looks like...
Yep.
5, 10.
What is their speed?
So that's me
I
and
think it's
Flint.
30.
Lucian and Flint.
The Hammer Brothers.
Speed's 30.
What about these guys, Jack?
They're
They're behind. They're only
no,
outside
no,
a
on the
wall.
outside
They
of the
can't
wall.
see.
Well,
us.
this
the
one-
other red ones
this
are all
one's
going to
good.
move up 30 feet.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Yeah, they're piling on.
Go ahead.
That guy can make it.
5, 10, 15.
Anyone got burning hands?
Yes. Burning the clock, isn't it?
So 2 are going to be on. Who's on the? Who are the 2 models there?
Alright, so...
Me.
Lucian and Flint.
Cool. 2 are going to be on each.
The Hammer Brothers.
There's a total of 4, right? Or no?
Yeah, but they can't get to us because of the hallway.
They could pile out more, I guess.
You could have 2 go on you, kind of.
Yeah, so if there's a
They
door...
reach.
No.
If there's a door crossing this area, can he be attacked diagonally?
I would say, he might be able to.
Come have a look and make a ruling.
No, I'm fine. It's fine.
My problem is, like, I don't know how to get to the other side of them.
Okay, so 2 are gonna attack. That's it.
See,
Look
that was a ruling.
Shame Ripcor's not here to bull rush him back into that room.
You mess with Minotaur.
He's a little
21, Joel.
Yeah, that hits.
You're fucked. 7 damage. with the
Bloody.
short
I'm
sword.
bloodied.
42.
What was that about how you weren't going to get hit, Joel Beans?
All right, that's the skeleton's turn. Sunny is going to summon an insect swarm on one of them. He hits the gray one. Remove it.
Those are kind of good for me.
Ivan is going to say, "Have you guys ever seen the movie Resident Evil? You are about to get eaten by the undead."
What's a movie?
You guys know no movies? Seriously?
Maybe they travel. Time traveler.
Yeah,
A51 might know movies.
Ivan. That's me. Scott.
I mean, all I think I could do is move into the middle of them here, and breath weapon. How many can I hit? Like 3? These 3 or these 3?
I don't know how you can hit all 3 of those
Okay.
in any confirmation.
So it'd just be, what, 2? Probably.
Yeah, I don't even know if that's worth it, man. You should probably just.
I mean, breath weapon's pretty shitty, right? Cantrip will only hit 1.
How often does your breath weapon renew?
Every short rest. But it's...
Sooner or later, there's going to be a hallway.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying, like, don't do that now, man. Just like throw a shot, because like I could move up and take 2 attacks this turn.
But when I'm way back here, I can't throw a shot. Can I?
Maybe
Why not?
take
Maybe
this
I
one,
can.
Scott, so somebody
No,
can step
I'll
in.
Just throw a shot from back here, then aim for the blue one.
Shots, Scott.
18,
Hit.
2 damage.
Dead.
So that minion, you're not doing damage.
Sometimes I like to see how much I do.
All right. Joel and Childers, who wants to go first?
I'm gonna go first.
Go ahead. You're up
Step
front.
up.
Makes sense.
And take.
I'm gonna swing at the one that's like in the room there.
Okay.
This guy.
Yeah, that guy right there.
Double door.
That's a 17 to hit.
Hit.
Boom.
She's dead, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Smash. And then I'm gonna stay where I am.
Shoulders.
Alright. Draws, lets out a battle cry, and runs on into fight. I'll attack the one next to you here. Come on. Not good.
Almost like
8.
19.
8. Miss.
Let's switch.
Steve's up. Tucci's on deck.
I feel safe here in the back. I'm going to launch Familiar to deliver a shocking grasp to the one that looks like it has a sticker on it.
Woohoo!
I only have 10.
Miss. Tooch, bolt on deck.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
I will step over. Can I get into the room there?
Yeah.
Is there an opening?
Yeah.
I mean,
You can move through my space, but you're gonna draw an attack opportunity.
from this
You
guy.
can
Yeah.
5-foot diagonal there, can
I feel like around the
You have to
corner
move
of the
around,
wall
yeah.
there.
That blocked an attack
Yeah.
earlier. It's gonna block movement
Yeah.
now.
You know what to do.
You know what to do. I'll do it. Try and hit.
21.
Yeah.
Bloody.
3 damage.
3.
Yeah. From
It's a
a,
lot harder to get bloody though.
the skeletons are using short swords.
And I will do a word of radiance. Asking Morden to burn them once again. Constitution saving throws from these 2 guys.
The highest was a 13.
That meets. That one of them succeeds.
1 pass, 1 fail.
So one of them dies.
You pick which one. Cool. Waltz
Well,
up.
now there's my opportunity.
I'm on deck.
I'm gonna move in betwixt, and since it's the first round of combat, I get an extra attack.
Sweet, man.
You know what to do.
Oh, I'm gonna stick him. Stick him good.
Nice.
Or not.
You fail?
First attack is a miss.
Why don't you just go
Okay.
back to regular dice?
Yeah,
And
choose
there we
regular
go,
dice.
yeah. Wow. So I've rolled a 2, a 4, a 4, and a 2 so far on this thing.
Okay. Well, sucks aside.
Yeah.
All right.
It's not good.
Me then.
Bad seed.
Scott. So
Just close and reopen the program.
I promise I'm not. This is not the Burly Brawl. But I didn't have enough tokens earlier to do all of them.
Got some over here too if you need them.
Can we play Burly Brawl, or we get in trouble for that?
No, we're sponsored by Matrix.
Yeah.
Well, actually,
Not the rights.
Cool. There's a finite number of these that will run out. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 5. I would say these guys are aware of the presence. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You guys see one come around the corner that looks different than the skeletons? He has a big long tongue and 2 big claws.
the old morgue.
So they could also double move if they wanted.
Oh yeah, true. Because they can't hit you anyway.
Yeah.
Well,
Not that it really matters then.
so these guys, so this, you can't really see this yet, but this is below. There's a drop off here. So there's some go.
Oh, those aren't the stairs up.
The
Stairs down.
Stairs up to us, down to them. Yeah.
I feel like maybe we should have had Harper for all of this.
Had what?
Yeah.
It would have been hard for you to move all this shit around.
Yeah.
Though, so. Good lord.
Here
I
comes the
thought they
horde.
weren't all. I guess we are making a lot of noise.
Yeah. Explosions.
Yeah.
It's
And
definitely good I
yelling.
saved that breath weapon.
Yeah.
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 Are we even gonna be able to fucking like? It's only gonna be 2 of us fighting these guys at a time, right?
I mean,
I'm about
we
to
can-
cast Goodberry and just start handing them out to everybody who
It's
gets
not-
back in the line.
It's not bad that we have a funnel.
What we should do is take the room and let them come.
Hold the door.
Yeah, and let
Okay.
them try to. Sorry.
So I think there's 2 adjacent.
Oh yeah, so we can.
To
all-
Joel?
Yeah,
Right?
so
Yeah.
everybody can
Oh.
attack with that. Because they're just gonna keep pouring in.
18, miss, right?
18
I mean,
misses.
as it stands right
All right.
now, we've
There's
only
1,
attacked on
2,
two of
3
them.
Yeah.
that have
Or
they have
three if we're
bows,
uneven,
so they're going to use their bows.
Nice.
Who are they hitting?
but Probably me.
They're
A
also
whole
going to
line of us, probably.
they're also going to shoot you, Joel.
Really?
And 2 of them hit.
Motherfuckers. I might go down.
I got it.
3, 7 total.
I go down.
Sonny's going to cast Healing Spirit. He's going to throw a little spell slot. Have it hover over Joel.
Something's really fucking us.
Uh,
He brings us back right above the threshold and then bring it back down. To
yeah. Ivan's going to go, you'll get knocked down, but then you get up again. They're never going to keep you down. You'll get knocked down, but you get... See, now I cheer for you guys. 2 more gems. Scott, you're up, then Joel and Childers are on deck.
Bribing this guy to protect my backpack. That's what I'm gonna do. I throw another bolt of fire at the red one there.
Are
Okay.
you up, Joel?
The red one.
I am unconscious.
20.
But there's a healing spirit over top.
and 3 damage.
So,
The start of my turn.
I thought last time you used a crossbow. I misunderstood that.
Okay.
I'm going to say you did use a crossbow.
All right.
If you remember correctly, the fire doesn't hurt them.
Is that okay? So that these ones look exactly the same.
They're the same. So they're minions, but fire doesn't hurt them.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
any damage kills them, but you have to do them for damage.
Yeah, every damage kills them except fire damage.
Yeah, I didn't realize that.
So either last round or this round between
Yeah,
the
you
two.
and I
We'll
got
say you realize that, and then you use the crossbow.
All right. Sounds good.
Joel and Childers wants to go first.
You go first, so you're healing spirit.
You have
Yeah,
2d6.
The
You
breath
said
weapon
a third
can
level
help
spell
anyways.
slot and it's still 2d6?
I think, yeah, it's a second level spell. I want to
Okay.
say.
You
We
said
said
you
third
used a
level spell slot.
Yeah, so it's normally 1d6.
Oh,
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. I'll look it up though, because I want to make sure.
No, it's all good. I got 10 back, so
you're a 10.
I'm not above I'm not above the half threshold, so I can't
Nice.
get bloodied again. So I stand up. And I immediately just swing at the one right here.
If I use cure wounds and melee, will they get an attack?
I'll tell you what. I'm gonna use my even the 20 ones can hit me. I'm gonna use my last spell slot and I'm gonna cast heroism on myself.
Okay.
So I'll get, I forget the number, but I get temporary hit points each turn.
Temporary hit points are good
Yeah.
because they don't count towards the whole blood pool
Exactly.
thing.
Just wait till Michael Weston gets here.
Childers.
Draws, waves his
People spell
hands,
casting
and
ability, so I get three.
bluish light comes out and
310.
from his incantations and heals Lucian 5 more hit points.
Awesome.
Vita
Now I'm above the-
Mortis
now I'm above the
Tario.
threshold.
Nice.
But I do have the temporary hit point buffer now.
Nice. Steve and Tooch. I love it.
Stooch!
I'm just gonna try and use my familiar again to deliver a grasp at that same one as before.
Okay.
Sticker on it. Ooh, critical hit. Roll a 20.
Nice.
Huzzah!
Dead. They'll put the sticker
Roll my
one
damage anyway.
in the other red spot because I want there to be a sticker.
What's that?
Just replace any red dot with a sticker. So I just want you guys to know what they look like. You know?
Skeletons.
Yeah. All right. Tucci then
Yeah,
Wall.
Fire
Sound effects brought to you by Siren Skin.
Huh?
I do like
It
this.
said if you electrify a skeleton,
Epic battle.
does it skeleton show? Because it's just bones,
Yeah. That's funny.
you know? Alright.
That's very clever.
I bring my hammer down on the one in front of me with a 12 to hit.
Yes. 13's the AC. Tucci misses, waltz up, then back to me.
Star.
Did I hear my name?
You're up, Star.
I'm a
Swing
whack on
away.
guy.
Stab away.
I'm gonna try to kill this one off to my right here. No.
And my dice here.
They
Roll a
might be-
3. Not good.
You
Find
really
them in my
just
house.
that's
Yeah.
Not good.
stop rolling with that. It's like
And
dice
sets of
roller.
dice.
All right, I'm up.
These guys are all immune to fire. My breath weapon doesn't do shit anyways.
That's a good point.
Yeah, it's frustrating because I have burning hands, and I was just thinking
Same.
about how to get a really good positioning for burning hands, and then Jason reminded me that they were immune to fire.
We should get in that room.
It doesn't make much difference.
Well, you could have
We can-
more
Yeah,
people
we
hitting
can-
one
yeah,
doorway.
we
Put a
can-
person 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spaces to attack from. This is a fucking mob of bones.
You sure you don't have a lightning?
Jeez.
Yeah, which you also.
That's what I'm saying. It reminds me of like the lower levels
What-
of
what's real
Diablo
cool
when
is,
it's just
like-
a screen
So,
of skeletons
the
running at
new
you.
breath weapons. Like I went with the older version, but the new one is a line. It's like a
Oh.
it's like a 20
You know
foot
what?
line.
I know
or
what I'm gonna
20 or
fucking
30
do.
foot line.
What do you got?
I got it. I know
You
what
got
I'm gonna do.
something.
Yeah.
All right.
Is it a line?
No, but I know what I'm gonna do.
So I want to be
Doing
clear.
lines?
The
Yeah.
guy that the black token looks different. He does not have a short sword and a bow. He has big claws and a big tongue. He's also wearing heavily decorated armor.
Okay.
So it's a liquor.
Yes. He is
He's a
going.
licky boy.
Yes.
Licky boy.
Our new Slurpee friend.
Cool. He's going to. Joel, you're still up, right?
Yeah.
Back
but
up.
he's not adjacent to me.
Who's he adjacent to?
Star.
Star. Get a claw attack. 16.
No.
Well, fuck you.
Yeah.
And then who else am I adjacent to in the melee?
That would be me, Jay.
How about
the
you?
gray one? The gray one right there.
Arguably the red one could also
I'm
attack.
gonna-
the
Gray
guy.
one.
Purple.
Gray one misses. Red one's on shoulder or on Tooch. Misses. All right. Then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that are going to shoot with bows.
And the fact that we're piled in like this doesn't pose any problem for them? There's no like cover or anything like that?
What's the cover rules for 5th edition?
There,
What mentions cover? It's in
half
there.
half covers +2
What is that,
to
like,
their
what-
AC.
What is
To
what
the
is,
character's AC, and 3/4 is +4.
yeah, but what are we? Like, is that a thing? Like we're in
I mean, that's up to him.
are there
I'm going to
guys
say you
in
have
there?
half cover. That's fair.
Plus 2s for
So
us.
everyone
Plus
got
2s.
+2.
So they're gonna take. So who's in front?
Star.
Star and draws.
All right. Star's gonna take 2. Dross is gonna take 3. You get plus 2 to your AC. 2 on Star. 1's a 24.
Well, that's probably gonna hit.
The other one misses. 3 damage from an arrow.
All right.
Draws. 1 is a 18, but you get plus 2 to your AC.
What's your AC, draws?
Shoulders.
George, your brows.
Sorry, 16. I'm sorry. I was writing some stuff down.
So you get hits also for 4
Okay.
from an arrow. So in addition to that, so you have this guy in melee with you now who's like swinging these big claws, and the claws seem to be dripping this like translucent goo as he swings at you. But in addition to that, the skeletons that are behind that are bottlenecked are shooting arrows into the shooting arrows over their friends into the fray.
We have to
Now I could be
we
convinced
have
to go
get
into the
out of
room.
this hallway. Yeah.
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 Would probably be a smart move to go into the room.
Sonny has his healing spirit. He's going to keep it on Joel. So 2d6 at the beginning of your turn. You can do that 5 times. So that's the second of 5.
Okay.
And then that's I believe, I don't think it's to do anything. So he'll use his cantrip again on one of the skeletons. Skeleton feels it safe, so just remove whatever skeletons. Remove that red one.
Red one? This one?
Yeah.
In the room, we are trying to work our way in there.
Cool. Ivan says, like, seriously, guys, I don't think this is a joking moment. I think we're seriously fucked this time. There's lots of skeletons.
Ivan, are these builders or are they from the army?
They from the army. All right, Scott, then Joel and Childers.
So, is this guy gonna get an AC bonus too? Probably the red one, or the black one.
Are you behind the gray one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get a plus
Yeah,
2.
he's behind the other ones. Gotcha.
Dude, who cares? Give him his plus 2. Fuck him.
Just let him try and shoot with
I
crossbow.
smite him in his face.
I mean, I was gonna try to hit him with the chaos bolt, but I'll wait. I'll hit
yeah,
the
don't-
front. I'll hit the front one with a crossbow.
Okay.
Your AC is a 6.
Oh!
No.
Yeah.
No?
Natural one.
Joel and Childers, wants to go first?
You go first. I look to you and I say, you might want to back up.
All right.
Is there
We're still engaged, huh?
like can I
Kill
move
him, man.
after that?
Kill him and back up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move into the room after I shoot.
You're going to take an attack opportunity.
That's fine.
I'm gonna try to take out the gray guy in
Yeah, and
front of
I'll
me here.
step like back
The
here.
attack of opportunity is a crit.
Shit.
It's a crack again, man. You gotta reroll that shit.
Nope.
I got a critical miss on mine.
7 damage
All right.
from a short sword as he gets you really good in the side, Scott.
Right in the.
Right in your ribs. Yeah.
It really hurt.
18 to hit the one in front of me.
Hit.
Dead.
Dead.
And then I'll back up.
That's the one that hit me, isn't it? I made 5.
Yeah.
All
You
right.
can do more than that. You can do your whole move.
You could
Well,
get
is
in
it
the
gonna?
room.
I mean, oh.
Get in the
okay,
room,
yeah,
man.
I'm in the room.
Because you could move
Let me
through
see.
his space.
So 5, 10, 15. Am I safe there? Other side of the wall?
We'll find out.
That, did he move out of?
No, he killed the guy who was.
No, but he moved through
All
this
right.
space.
Well, I'll just move one more. 20. There.
You're good there.
Still
Yeah.
have 10 more feet of space.
My turn. I move
You
up.
heal 2d6.
Oh, right.
Nice. That'll take you above.
And you,
Nine.
and you have three fake hit points as well. Right.
Also true, yeah. I move to next to
Star!
Star, and
Good boy.
I look to you and I say, back up. And I rip my helmet off, and just light pours from my eyes. And my
Oh
mouth.
god! Oh
And I
god!
activate radiant consumption.
Nice.
Um,
Celestial ability.
But I'm also gonna hit the ghoul.
Okay. Well, how we know it was a goal?
The morgue?
Just because I described it looking
With the
like it was.
hammer after activating. So that's 16 to hit.
Hit.
Okay. So he takes. Oh, that's a good roll.
It's a
15.
bonus to flip that shit on. Right?
15 bludgeoning and an extra 2 radiant.
The goal does?
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
And then at the end of
of
my turn, everyone within 10 feet of me takes 2 radiant damage. So that includes Star
Right.
and
Dude, he just told you to back up. What are you doing?
Star and Flint is also within 10 feet.
Oh yeah.
So the skeleton dies.
There's 3 of them that.
Okay.
Or
Yeah.
within 10 feet.
Yeah.
And then the ghoul takes another 2.
Yeah.
Radiant, which might turn into 3. We get weak to it.
So what do I do? What do I take?
2 radiant damage.
That was a very effective turn.
And of course I'm bloody. No, I'm kidding.
And we created a little space. for him.
Steve.
You know what to do.
First, I'm going to try and shocking grasp that one. That's
The creature in black, yes.
one with the tongue. Yep. Delivering it with my familiar, of course. I got a 3 hit.
Cool.
I deal it 1 lightning damage.
And it loses its reaction.
It loses its reaction, so then I can move into the room.
You deal 1 with a critical?
It wasn't a critical hit. I got 21 total.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said critical. I'm sorry. That's my fault.
No, I got 1 lightning damage. So we can't take its attack of opportunity. I move 30 feet into the room.
That's an effective tactic. Tooch and then Walt's on deck.
We got him. We want him, guys.
I will move over to the side of the room, cast protection from evil and good onto Draz, and say, "Everybody, get into this room."
I mean, like, why are you doing that?
So, what?
Cool.
Like,
Walt.
like 4 of us are in the room, man.
Well, I know. There's just still 2 more outside.
Walt, then
3
me.
more.
Alright, I'm gonna stick this thing.
Everything has disadvantage against you.
Because they're undead.
Yes.
Alright, here we go. Come on, dice roller. Show us what you got. 23.
On the ghoul.
On the jewel.
Hit.
Yeah, they're fucking better.
Nice.
9 damage piercing.
All right. Once again, so Joel fucked this thing up big time. Like, you went up with the hammer, the radiant consumption. It was literally like on one knee, and as it gets to go back up, you come up and just stab it through the head, bringing back your sword. Bits of blood and pink from the brain, and gray, are left as you pull your sword out. It's destroyed.
In the words of George W. Bush, got him.
Mission accomplished.
It's my turn.
Hey! No, it's not.
Oh, sorry.
Ah, it's so bright! And I'm pulling my hat down over my eyes.
Cool.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Would I have got an attack mark?
No.
Around the corner.
No. Blocking attacks. But if Joel doesn't get murdered by these things, they all just die at the start of his next fucking turn, or at the end of their turn? Is it end their
End
turn?
of my turn.
End of your turn.
Yeah.
It's going to happen again.
Yeah, it's
Radiant
for a minute.
consumption goes on for a while.
Looks like they all just fill in.
Well, Joel, if this works.
As long as I don't go down.
Well, I mean, that healing spirit's on you, right? And you're getting...
I moved, so he would have to move it.
I'm sure he will. And then on
As-
top of that, you're getting your fake hit points every
As
turn.
long as I don't lose concentration.
You are going to have to make a lot of checks. 1 for each hit.
If I get it.
Oh, more of them. More of them coming out.
He's like, radiant consumption? Fuck it. More.
Burly Brawl. Burly Brawl!
Give me more.
No, hang on. Sorry.
Do we see them more getting out of shelves, or
I didn't have enough tokens for it. There was a definite. So the number of skeletons is exactly equal to the blood pool count.
Yeah.
oh,
So I just didn't. I only had 30 tokens. So it was. I'm gonna fill in, and then if you get bloody during this fight, then
Another
and not,
skeleton.
yeah, that's fine. That's cool.
Cool. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4 melee attacks on Joel, and then an additional one from the ghoul. And then Joel, they're gonna hate you a lot.
Bro, it's all good.
4 melee attacks, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 bows.
Bows at -2, or him with +2. whatever.
Yes, correct. So melee attacks.
AC 19.
Or 21.
How would it be 21?
Those, the bows.
So
Oh, yeah.
one of the melee attacks from the skeleton hits for 3,
That's the temporary hit points. That's the temporary hit points.
and then the what? How many bows did I say?
4.
4.
And maintain concentration.
Wait, do you even have to maintain concentration? It's temporary hit
That's still
points.
damage.
1 hits as a crit
Oh!
for 5.
Oh, that's not so bad.
Maintain concentration.
So Joel is literally like Super Saiyan style. Just has radiant energy. He took his helmet off and it's just pouring out of him into the surrounding squares. And the skeletons are just stepping up mindlessly into that bath of holy energy and just clawing at him.
And then falling apart.
One scratches him at his neck and just leaves a deep cut. The other are just shooting bows into the darkness, and one hits him in his shoulder critically, right between, right here, whatever this is.
Between the cauldron and the plate.
Yeah.
Your clavicle.
But he's just standing out there like a fucking boss with that fucking maul going to town. Who is hurt? Who is injured?
I'm injured.
What do you mean by injured? Like,
Not at full hit points? All of us,
A
yeah.
little bit.
Is anyone bloodied right now?
No.
No?
No.
He will keep the healing spirit on you, Joel.
Okay.
Are you like, how is there any other choice?
I
Are you
don't-
kidding me?
He sends a swarm at a random skeleton. Fails. Actually passes save, so it does no damage.
Doesn't matter.
And Ivan just goes and hides in one of the graves.
Yeah.
One of the empty graves. He's just hiding there.
Nothing to say now, head.
Scott, and then Joel and Childers.
Is he still back here?
Yeah.
Who was?
Yeah, he's,
Sounds
that's,
like-
that's outside the
He
radius.
can't get into the
Oh,
room
that's
though
true,
right
yeah.
now.
I crossbow the blue one.
Don't bother. It's about to die, man. Take shots at the ghoul. It gets +2, but on Joel's turn, the shit dies.
Shoot at the ghoul then. 2 plus 2, 14. Or I'm sorry, 15. To hit the ghoul.
Hit.
Should have. If it was the ghoul, I would have sent chaos ghoul.
Yeah, but he's still got +2. Don't do it when he's got a +2.
Yeah, that's true. 7. Do I get dex to crossbows?
Yeah.
Crossbows?
Yeah.
So 9 total damage.
Nice. You hit the ghoul squarely in
Good
his
night,
chest. It looks like it's a big hit. So this is the second goal. Steve killed the first one, or no, Walt killed the first one.
Well, finish the first one.
Finished him off.
Kill stole the first one.
They all look the same. They look to be decorated. So whereas the skeletons are just wearing like normal soldier outfits, the ghouls seem to be wearing like officer outfits.
Commanders.
Yeah.
Don't ghouls possess some level of intelligence?
Yeah. All right. That was Scott. Joel or Childers wants to go first.
Joel wants to go
Alright,
first.
Yeah.
I'm gonna gain 3 temporary hit. Well, actually no, 2d6. from the
2
healing
actual hit
spirit.
points. Oh,
So
yeah.
8.
Big money.
So I'm at 26 plus the 3 temporary.
26
From
is your max,
heroism.
though, right?
I'm at 20. Yeah, so I'm 2 under.
Yeah, that's pretty close on.
And then I'm gonna swing at the ghoul with a
That's gonna hit.
26. Or,
Hit.
I'm sorry. Yeah, 26. 2, so 7, 8, 9. 12 bludgeoning damage plus 3 radiant. Sorry, 2 radiant.
And then it takes another 2 radiant after that.
Dead.
Yeah.
And then
And
You s-
then
you bring-
anything within 10 feet will take radiant damage. So this ghoul,
all those other
all of
skeletons.
these skeletons will just
Take him off the board.
Oh. Run into my gauntlet.
My character was doing pretty well on having kill lead a minute ago, but I think Joel, after this fight, I think Joel's gonna have it. I think.
You should pick up Joel and run into the rest.
Just take the radiant damage.
Yes!
Like I said, the hammer's a gunmetal colored double-sided cleaver,
Yeah.
and you just bring it down into this ghoul's face and just like mash his meat into the fucking floor.
Not like that.
Not like that.
Not like that.
Yeah.
Action.
Yeah. Cool.
Draws.
It's Ross.
Do we need to hide in this room?
We need to stay. Well, we're gonna take radiant damage if we get close.
All right.
Just stay. If you're within 10 feet of me, like you can probably feel the heat of the light.
I'm gonna ready an action to attack anything that gets within a threatening square.
Okay.
I mean, you can move through the 10 feet. Like you can move back to where Sunny is and be able to shoot down the hallway.
I only have javelins. I'll just wait.
Don't you have
Wait
Eldritch
it
Blast?
No.
You're a warlock without Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
So loud.
What
I'm
cantrip?
mainly a warlock.
What cantrip did you take?
Hey, you know what?
Blade
His character,
Ward
you
and
do
something
you.
his
else.
character, his choice.
Yeah.
True strike and blade
Steve,
ward.
then Tucci.
True strike and eat the hit. Something.
I'm gonna
It's a good cantrip.
try to deliver a
Kinda
shocking
sucks
grasp
as a
to that
boss in
ghoul.
action. Like,
Okay. Wait, that goes. Isn't that gold
No,
jab?
it's a 10.
No, there's another one.
Oh.
You have
okay.
2 other ghouls here.
Okay.
Yeah, the one that's but I missed. I got a 10.
Okay. Tooch, then Walt.
Wait,
yeah,
are the
that's it.
ghouls wearing metal armor?
Yes.
So he has advantage.
So he has advantage.
But then I have advantage.
Uh.
But I missed. Oh, I still miss.
God
Okay.
damn it, man! I went to bat for you.
Tooch, then Walt.
I don't want to do anything.
You should do something.
I know.
Don't you have any cantrips or anything?
You
man?
could
Nothing
move
else
out, Word of
useful.
Radiance, and move away, right? 1, 2, 3. I guess you don't.
I don't have
the
speed.
movement. Yeah.
I'm sticking with the plan. I ready an action to hit something that goes into. Well, I'll. Yeah.
That's- If you move up, you're gonna be in the radius for the radiant.
Yeah, I ready an action to hit anything that pops into this square that looks like an undead creature.
Okay. Walt, then me.
Put away my shield. Put away my sword.
The growls in this are me, by the way, not the bad guys.
Yes.
That's an action and a manipulate, and I'm gonna
yeah, I took blade ward. This is my other one.
Sure.
Cool.
come back there.
Me.
Me, baby. Me.
You guys can attack opportunity. Cholos will go first. Or no, which one's
that's
you?
me,
That's
purple
yours.
guy. Yeah.
And there's a wall there, so it's not until they get into the
It's not. Yeah, not until they get into that other space.
actually into the room, yeah. Otherwise, you'd be taking radiant damage. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
now I get to
triggering.
attack. To hit.
Hit.
Then he dies.
Childers,
You get one too.
they're pouring in.
13.
You hit a skeleton?
Yeah.
Hit.
10, 15, 20. So.
Do you have ones that we know are the archers?
Well, they both have both.
Oh, right,
So you can switch back and forth. Alright, 39, 40, 41. It's the blood count. We're done with the birthday ball.
Jesus.
Unless one of us gets blooded.
Unless somebody gets bloody. Okay, so.
Which I could.
It's gonna be tough now with all that healing.
Healing Spirit, it's not finite, or infinite.
Okay.
Not infinite.
Joel.
He is finite.
Alright, who's the gray model that the skeleton with the stickers on?
Me?
Scott, you're going to take an attack. It's a hit. 6 damage.
Are you bloody?
Alright,
That means one pops up, right?
sure does.
Cool.
Actually 2 do, because it was 42. Alright,
Where do they pop up in which room?
well, I'll figure that out in a minute. And then,
Hold on, we'll just wait for it.
yeah. Alright, the one on. The other one's on shoulders. 18 to hit,
Hit.
7 damage. Are you
No. It had disadvantage against him
Why?
Oh,
because
yeah,
I
because
cast
he
protection
cast-
from evil and good.
Oh!
Yeah.
Still hits.
Ah!
Damn.
So, are you bloodied?
15 out of 26.
No.
No. You're
Not
still,
quite.
You lucky. You cheeky bastard. Alright, then Joel has 2 ghouls on him. Who are both going to claw him.
It's a shame I can't get past these guys.
Someone has. Children, stand up. Look at this for me.
Is it a 20?
Oh my god. The opposite.
Double ones?
Double ones. I just
Nice.
I don't want you to think, guys to think I'm pulling punches. I have a witness. Double ones. Alright. So they miss.
Like a couple of punks.
Yeah, we should ice Jason on break.
And then you're going to take 6 arrows.
Jeez.
With a +2.
So I have 21 easy.
Against these attacks, they have to hit 21. But they seem fairly accurate.
Yeah, they didn't hit no that.
1 hits you. For 7.
Okay.
But 3 of those are temporary.
Yeah, I gotta make my con.
Wait, are you doing your damage to yourself?
No, because the Monsters of the Multiverse changed that where you don't do damage to yourself.
But it also requires concentration.
Ooh, lose concentration on the, it does not require concentration, but I lose concentration on heroism.
Oh, that's what you were testing.
Okay. Who's... It still probably makes sense to keep the healing spirit on you.
Yeah.
1 more round left of that.
Sure.
So not including your next turn.
Yeah.
He's going to swarm one of the skeletons. Skeleton fails its save. Just remove the closest skeleton. Yeah.
Whoa.
And then...
Why is he not swarming the ghouls?
Because he's just taking out the cannon fodder with his cantrips.
Do you want to pile in?
Out of the 2 that awaken, 1 is going to be here. That takes us to 43, which is what the blood count's at. Yeah, 1 will just move everyone up with the remaining movement. Yeah, that sounds great. All right. That is my turn. It is Scott and then Joel and Shoulders.
Fuck, man, the one's right in front of me. It's really fucking with my plans. Is it like an improvised weapon if I just try to hit him with a fucking crossbow?
Can't you just punch him?
I guess I could. With
I mean, you could hit him with the crossbow. You just won't get your proficiency bonus.
I'll just try to punch him with my free hand then. It's a light crossbow that requires 2 hands. I'll just try to hit him with I'm just hitting with fucking crossbow. Fuck it. Yeah, it's not gonna hit though. 13 hit.
Hit. He's dead. Remove him from the board. Minion. Thank you. Tooch? Joel Childress, who's going to go first?
Cause some pain.
That'll be
Okay.
Joel.
I mean, I swing again. Just light pouring out of me. 15 hit.
Hit.
Nine bludgeoning, 2 radiant, and then everything within 10 feet of me takes another 2 radiant.
All right. So the ghouls are still up.
Didn't kill the one he just whacked?
No. But everyone else within 10 feet dies.
Since one's not in my face, I'm planning on throwing a chaos bolt at the ghouls, but
Nice.
just keep putting one in my fucking face.
Chili?
Okay, can I move here without getting
No, you're in.
scored
If
by
so, you can
bullshit?
move. You can move there. If you manage to kill the ghoul, you can back away, or you can back away and take a. If
Yeah,
you're,
but
if
this is this the ghoul you've been whacking or is that the ghoul you've been whacking?
I whacked the one right in front of me.
Yeah, so you're not going to finish it off if you engage with it right now.
I think we drastically underestimate how we all have shot on the run.
Yeah.
like to your-
the issue is if he
He'll still get an attack
opportunity.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, like, well, I don't think we're so used to 3-5 that we just think like that.
No, he's
Makes
just been
sense.
talking through it. That was what he was just
I
saying.
mean,
just
being a melee fighter, I don't really
Yeah.
want.
Run from nothing.
Yeah. At the end of my turn, everything within 10 feet of me takes radiant damage.
And I'm gonna be bloodied if I do that, so I probably should.
So just do the same thing you did before. Just be ready without attack. That worked last time. You stopped one.
I'll just do that. Play it
Although
smart.
now I think about it, I probably should have gotten an attack opportunity on one of those guys too if they passed through us.
Go for it.
Or, well, I mean, it's too late now.
They're dead.
We're all dead.
Thank you. Steve, then Tucci.
Dude, as soon as these goals are done, I have a plan. I have a brilliant, genius, super plan. It's gonna be awesome. But I can't do all the goals with that.
Steve, you're
I
up.
can, I guess. There's nothing stopping me.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna deliver another shocking grasp to whichever one of those ghouls is more wounded.
Okay.
Oh,
12?
Do you have,
12.
do you have
With-
advantage?
with
You
advantage?
advantaging?
Oh, I forgot about the advantage. So that's 21. So
Now we're talking. Just a little bit more.
2 more lightning damage.
2 more?
Still up.
2.
And it loses its reaction.
Tucci, then Walt.
It does lose its reaction.
I will prepare an action to attack anything that enters this square that looks undead.
Okay. Walt. Then me.
Alright. So if the area is heavily obscured, the radiant damage is still gonna get through. Right? The only thing that changes is the attacks.
Yep.
So, yeah. It's heavily obscured. The issue is if both parties can't see in it.
Your radiant damage is still gonna
Yeah,
get
I know,
through.
but neither party gets advantage or disadvantage.
This is normal attack.
Because you're technically blinded, you have advantage on attacks and
Okay.
disadvantage.
So I couldn't help you at all with that.
No. That's the that's the shit. The way that
So,
5e writes up
Right.
that, yeah.
But nobody could make
The arrow, it would block
reactions.
the arrows. It would
No-
block the arrows.
and nobody could make reactions. Right? Because they don't have sight then. It's heavily obscured.
Right.
Yeah,
they,
that's
could, they
fair.
could go in.
True.
They could go in
And if you
and make
position-
their attacks if they just guess a space with somebody in it. They make their attack and then get out and nobody hits them.
If you position it properly too, it'll block the arrows because they don't have line of sight to attack.
Fog cloud.
It would give
Okay,
them
okay.
disadvantage at least.
What's Fog Cloud do?
Heavily obscures a large area.
Please describe to me what your character does.
Alright, so he came back here, Star ducked back here with the intent of shielding his eyes from the light and trying to use his bow to help, as the skeletons were doing, but it was just too damn bright. And so instead, he is spending his action to create a 20-foot radius sphere of fog centered on a point within 120 feet of him and spreads around corners and heavily obscures an area. So he's going to choose 20 feet past Joleem's here,
Okay.
right? So these 4 squares back to here and then 20 feet out from there. So the fog ends right there at Joel.
Okie dokie.
And that's all heavily obscured.
And then he pulls out his bow anyway.
All right.
Actually, no, we'll bring it a little bit further this way, and then I'm actually going to get my sword back out.
If you do that, then the reactions that Childers and I created.
No, because it only goes back to here. So if they step out into this space, you get them.
I thought you said it goes around corners.
Yeah, but it's 20-foot radius. The point is back here, and then it curtails off in a circle.
Well, you gotta be very exact with the spot.
I have dark vision 150. I can see exactly where I want to put it.
All right.
Oh snap.
Fog machine's coming out.
Fog
Oh, like Laser
cloud.
Quest.
It's just like Laser Quest.
Just like Laser Quest. The days, man. My name was always Squirrel.
I found out my girlfriend has never played laser tag before. She didn't even know what it was.
My name was Dirk Kinderstad.
Because that's not a thing that people do
what?
anymore. That's
Dirk
why I was the first to
Kinderstad.
find out.
What's that mean in German, Walt?
The child? Yeah, the child murderer? Or
You see from around the corner a lot of fog come billowing in to the room, obscuring the skeletons that aren't immediately close to Joel. I'm up, and then Scott.
normally I wouldn't know that, but it's from like a Buffy episode, I think.
It sure is.
All right.
Oh, what's the duration?
Five,
Do I lose it if I get whacked?
15.
So he emerges from the
Attack
fog
opportunity.
cloud and gets
Joel gets an attack of opportunity on him, and the boys then,
Yeah, I
if
only
Joel
got a
doesn't,
9.
if Joel doesn't kill it,
Oh wait.
I got a 16.
Hit
Oh,
down.
so that never happened, right? That was,
Yep.
yeah. So this is
5,
concentration.
10,
if I get whacked,
15,
this could
20,
die.
25, 30.
But
oh,
then
wait.
they fill right back in, and then I have to hit the one.
We got a
right
10
in
that time, so.
But Childers gets
But
his.
you got
gets
yours.
his.
You got
Childers,
one.
you get your
Attack
radiant attack on that guy.
Yeah, right attack.
Actually, then Nick would still get an attack of opportunity when he leaves.
So 14.
Hit it. Then.
Yeah.
They're just gonna keep filling in.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So, okay,
Yeah,
now
that's
we're
right.
So yeah, then nothing happens.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
This turn order really
5,
sucks for me,
10,
actually.
15, 20.
That I'm never gonna get a fucking hit on
30.
these schools.
Maybe we could back up a little bit more, but like.
Yeah, or just wait
But-
by left by
but-
Joel.
but
Can
still-
you not delay in 5e?
You can. No, you actually can't. You can't. You can ready an action, but like it doesn't.
Actually can't.
I'm sorry.
No, it's cool.
You can't.
It's just funny. I'm gonna say you can delay if you want.
Just breaking the
You
rules
can
now,
choose.
huh?
No, you can choose.
DM's caveat, man.
You can if you want to go to lower initiative, you can do that.
Then your initiative's stuck there.
Fuck. Where'd he come from?
He was on the screen. That's wrong.
When somebody got bloodied.
Probably surprised us. Like, whoa, they're still coming to life.
So the arrows are done, right?
Right. So Childers is gonna get 2 melee attacks. Nick is gonna get 1 melee attack.
At disadvantage, right now.
Yes.
At disadvantage.
Joel's gonna get 1 from a skeleton and 2 from a ghoul. That's it.
So 2 melee attacks at disadvantage on Childers. What's your AC, Childers?
16.
First one misses.
At disadvantage.
They both miss. One on Tucci. Miss. One skeleton on Joel. Miss. Two
Ghouls should have disadvantage because they're in the fog cloud.
Are
So
they?
they can't technically see me. Right?
Right.
They're gonna move to the other side of you then. They're gonna move up.
Okay.
And then fill in the space.
Why didn't they do that anyway?
I don't know. I didn't know they were in a fall. You're right. That makes sense.
Anybody left?
Which means that 2 more skeletons are gonna attack.
That's why I'm asking why.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Because they're dumb. They're dumb and dead. AKA the DM's dumb.
Well, the 2 skeletons, the 2 extra attacks from the skeletons will have disadvantage.
I got a 21 and a 22
Okay, they
from the
both hit.
goals. Huzzah for me.
You guys are fucked.
You're gonna die.
Happens.
Yeah,
All right,
there
number
aren't no
one.
rules for delay anymore. It's gone.
Is 7 and 9.
I am bloodied.
Well, have another skeleton show up.
Put a skeleton in the room closest to you, Walt. Give me a Constitution saving throw. 2 of them, please.
9 and 15.
Okay, you were paralyzed for a minute.
I can make a save every round though, right?
Shit.
Yes.
Okay.
Radiant consumption still goes off though if you're paralyzed.
Correct.
So they claw Joel up, and then the skeletons are gonna make attacks at disadvantage. One of them hits.
Me?
No,
Not me.
it's Joel. I rolled an 18 and a 19, so another 5 damage.
Still up. Barely.
You should.
All right. Sonny is going to keep the healing spirit on you. That's his last round being able to do that for that casting. So you'll get 2d6 at the beginning of your turn. And then he's going to locus another skeleton. Just remove a skeleton instead.
Apparently, they
I'm gonna remove
intentionally
one.
removed delaying from the rules in 5th edition
Why's that?
in order to simplify your available options in combat.
Well, fuck them. Ivan's still hiding. Scott, then Joel and Childers.
I am going to delay until after Childers.
Yeah. Joel, you can remove one. Sonny would have picked one that's not adjacent. because that would be
That
strategically
one
stupid.
that touches
Yeah.
me goes away, I can then send a chaos bolt.
All right, Scott's gonna go after Childers.
To me?
So Joel and Childers, whoever wants to go first.
Get 7 hit points back.
And that's the end of that, right?
Yeah, I think so. So I'm at 8. I'm paralyzed, so I can't really do anything except for make my save, and radiant consumption will kill these guys. 2, 5, and that one.
So-
And damage the other guys for 2. The ghouls will both take 2 radiant damage.
Okay.
And then I'll make my save for paralysis.
No, he wants
I got a
to
natural
go.
20.
I want him
So no longer paralyzed.
So I can aim for the ghouls.
Cool.
Couldn't you also just like move 5 feet?
All right, Childers. And I did roll for the one that ran up to you. He missed you because of your protection
No,
from
but I
you.
mean like.
I'm gonna
So the
strike the
last
one that's in front of me between me and Scotty's character.
Cool.
17 to
But
hit.
then that
Hit.
one there would
Dead.
probably be
Ruined.
Yeah, but then
Tucci,
they get
then Walt.
opportunity attacks.
Well, no, it should be Scott. Scott delayed till after.
I'm sorry. You're right. Thank you. Scott.
Boom!
Then
None
then
in my
Tucci, then
face.
Walt. No, Scott then Steve.
I
totally
summon a
fucked this
ball
one.
of rolling energy and throw it at the closest ghoul. I hope it hits.
Did you make him up?
20.
Hit.
There we go, Jason. I gotta turn up the page with my chaos bolt move. I am going to. What's a reroll? Empower?
Yeah.
I'm gonna empower it. That costs me 1. And I have exactly 1 at my bank.
Oh wait, so Chaos Bolt, if you empower it, that has a huge impact. You can change the damage types.
You should actually have.
Never mind. I gained 1.
Yeah.
So 2 and 1, I am glad I empowered it. I can reroll both of them.
Don't you have to call one of them to be the type die?
Well, I'm
If he's
empowered.
re-rolling,
Right,
it,
but
I
you have to
think
say one of them ahead of time is going to be the type die, don't you? Or you pick? No, you pick either one.
it, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So 4 and 5, that's way better. And I will choose force damage. 9 force damage
Nice.
to this one.
And you're
Cool.
one.
So the
that's
near.
the one that should have been taking the damage before. So
I thought that was the least injured one actually.
no, because the way that they would have moved, I would have thought because this was the least injured one, they would have moved.
Oh, okay.
So-
It's dead.
Boom.
So you send a ball of force into the ghoul. It smashes against the wall. Walt and Tucci, you notice as that happens that there's a little golden shimmer coming out of one of its pockets. Little gold item fell out of a pocket there.
Yeah,
A
well,
pocket of the ghoul.
Yeah, maybe after the combat, look into that.
Oh, interesting.
I'm more interested in helping my friend.
I like
All right, Steve's up, then Walt, then Tucci, then Walt.
I'm gonna try to shotgun grasp the skeleton that's in the room with us.
Okay.
There's one there.
Yeah, my plan was to reroll just a lower
17?
one.
Hit. Dead.
Got that way.
5 damage, lightning damage.
Woot!
Okay.
Woot woot!
Who's that?
Boom!
Tucci, then Walt.
Yeah, stay right where I am, and I ready an action.
So
What?
you can also move up, attack the
Oh.
ghoul, and move back.
No. Yeah, you're right. I will
How
move
can he
up.
move back? It's outside the
I'm
ball
going to
cloud
move
now.
up and throw a throwing hammer at
If
him.
he,
There you go.
That's
Go
in
for
my
it.
belt. 15 to hit.
Hit.
You're all about those hammers, aren't you?
What? I like that. 4.
I'm a 40 guy.
6 damage.
The dwarf moves up, takes a hammer, does one of these.
No, because he's got a shield
No, I
on
have a
still.
shield on my arm.
Does one of these. Throws it. Boom.
Yeah.
Bonk.
Hits the ghoul right in the head.
And I step back.
No attack of opportunity.
He didn't
I
get
didn't
up to
get close
anybody.
enough.
He wouldn't have had to use the front weapon if he did.
Okay, all right. Very defensive at this table.
We hate the undead.
Walt, then me.
Alright. I'll save you, my friend! And I draw a short sword to go with my rapier. And I'm just going to slip on up in there. Actually, I'm going to still move to the proper flank at this point. I'm going for it, right? So I get that +2. And with the major attack, I got a 22 to hit.
Okay.
And with the follow-up, I rolled a natural 1, but that's okay because it's the real one that makes it count. Almost maximum damage on that biddy, so 10. 10 piercing.
On the ghoul?
Yeah, practically stabbed Joel with that shit.
It's not operational.
It's not working.
And I've got
That's the
my
other
hat
switch.
pulled down over my eyes because it's way too fucking bright in here.
Are you just gonna take the radiant then?
Well, I'd rather take
Fine.
2 radiant than an attack of opportunity from this fucker.
There you go.
It's still not working.
What are you talking about?
Oh man.
Putting out some fogs.
10 total, or was there more?
10. I missed with the other attack.
Disappointed.
I'm feeling really good about that fog cloud stopping the arrows, though. Feel pretty good about that.
Yeah, I feel pretty good about that too.
Still up though.
I was trying to do it.
But I stuck him. I stuck him.
You stuck him good. All right. Sometimes it just spits, so I don't know if that's the. Oh, there we go.
Nice.
Fog cloud.
That is the appropriate color for fog cloud. True.
Here we go.
Makes sense that it's coming right to me.
Why is this happening? Joel over here with his fucking nightlight on.
I'd like to take this time to congratulate our official sponsors, Philadelphia Eagles. Just
Not official.
Not official. Not official. That was a joke.
10, 15.
But go Birds.
Fly, birds, fly.
15, 20, 20. So you get a reaction roll on the first one.
19 to hit. What's the blood count at?
Steven.
What was
Say
it?
this is a smoke
43?
machine, not marijuana.
Do you guys have raid actions this round or not?
No, we didn't.
No, because we attacked.
Jeez, man.
It's foggy cloud.
Yeah.
30.
You guys hotboxing?
Yeah.
No, we're not doing that.
It's a smoke machine. Jeez.
Okay.
He just blew a bunch of smoke.
All right. So 1 ghoul on Joel. 4 normal skeletons. 2 of which have disadvantage.
4 normal skeletons?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, yes.
2 of which have disadvantage. So 2 normies, 2 disadvantage,
And a ghoul.
and a ghoul.
The ghoul might want to attack me.
1
Did
on.
you stab it in the face?
Actually, in the back.
No, it's similar strategy. 1
Well,
on.
I mean, you are
Steve.
also like this flaming beacon
One
of
on
burning
Scott.
radiant
1 on
light.
Nick. So let's do this first. So Steve. Oh,
Yep.
miss. Scott,
Hey.
miss. Tooch, miss. Ghoul,
Jeez.
huh?
No,
I said I wish they would all miss me.
Joel critical.
The ghoul on Joel, 18.
Miss.
We said 2 normie skeletons.
Yep. Well, 1, yeah, 2 normal skeletons.
18's the highest miss.
And
2 at
two
disadvantage. Miss.
Live to die another day.
That's it,
How do you
man.
spell Yahtzee?
Y-H-T-Z-E-E.
Sonny's out of healing spirit. He's gonna fucking bumblebee. Remove another skeleton.
The one in the room?
Yeah, that one's
No,
great.
He
Oh,
can't,
you
no,
can't
he
see
can't,
that
he can't.
one. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, he has to do these guys back here.
Remove the one in front of Scott.
Nice.
You
How?
can't see
He
there.
He's back here. He's
That's
got to
true.
get. He's got to get one of
Okay,
these
whatever.
about to die anyway. one.
Yep, that sounds great.
Why can't Sonny go first? Before the skeletons?
Sorry.
Gosh, Scotty.
Well, I guess then it wouldn't move up, so.
Joel and Childers.
I'm gonna bring a pain. Again. I'm not paralyzed this time, so I'm gonna turn around and whack the ghoul. with
And
the
you got
hammer.
the flank.
And I got the flag.
We're stanking him.
So 27 to hit.
Nice.
Miss.
Great weapon. Ah, come on.
For 12 bludgeoning and
2 radiant.
2 radiant.
On the ghoul?
Yeah.
Cool.
You smash him into the fucking ground Gallagher style with a watermelon.
And then
That's a classic reference.
Pop. Burning.
Hey, I'm not the one that cast Fog Cloud. Alright? I'm just saying.
Dude, they're like all dead.
Well, you know when you're killing
I want to say
That
6,
radiant?
7 a turn. Yeah.
The radiant consumption was a big. That won the fight.
Good move. It was a solid move.
Yeah.
Everyone's
I
all
didn't know
covered
you
in
could do
smoke. Yeah, to your point, Tooch, that's like pretty remarkable for your characters. He just took his helmet off and started bleeding energy.
Oh shit! I take
Does
2
that
damage.
always happen when you take your helmet?
Is that
Childers.
so grumpy all the time? It's just, it must be like blinding in there.
Okay, I'm going to attack the guy in front of me. 18 to hit.
This was a much better casting of Fog Cloud the second time.
Yeah. 18 to hit the skeleton in front of me.
Hit, dead.
Boom.
Scott then Steve.
So there's still fog cloud out there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We honestly we have no idea how many or few skeletons are left at this point.
Yeah, there's nobody to see.
Even I don't know.
Yeah, so I am going to. Can I move and ready in action?
If you move there, you're gonna take damage.
You
at
gotta
the
move
end of
back
my
5
turn.
more feet. You want to be.
And ready in action to shoot a skeleton. I keep aiming towards the fog.
Cool. Steve then Tooch.
Alright, let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20. I'll use my familiar to deliver a
You
shocking
can't. You
grasp
don't know he's there.
to that.
You don't know he's there.
Oh, the fog.
The fog.
Oh, right.
Can you not see the fog on camera, Steve?
Damn. Okay, so I'll just ready in action to shocking grasp one when it comes into my view.
Cool. Tooch then Walt.
I ready in action to attack one that steps into this space.
Walt.
All right. Blades in hand, I'm going to wade into the darkness with my 10 feet of dark or blind sight. I can see my way around well enough. I just can't see very far, but 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Now I'm aware of him and that there's no one else around him and he's not aware of me. 30 feet and I'm on him. I can attack him with both attacks and they have advantage.
Great. That sounds awesome. It's almost like you picked that spell to strategically benefit a class ability that you have.
Almost as if. And since they're from the same class, I feel like that's not even that min-maxy, right?
No, it's fucking cool as shit. That's awesome, man. Whoever told you not to take that's dumb.
Yeah, but it was like, don't take blind sight. Don't take blind sight. Just stupid. And then I was like, wait, Fog Cloud is a ranger spell? Alright, so the real attack, my rolls are 15 and 19, so I'm assuming that's going to hit.
Mm-hmm.
And that does 8 piercing damage, which of
Damn.
course kills him immediately.
Alright.
I am a stalker in the darkness. There's one left.
But we don't know that.
Yeah, I know, but I'll figure it out pretty soon.
Sunny Ray is in action. That's it. Chillers and Joel.
I mean, probably still.
I'm just standing there,
Mm-hmm.
ready in action to attack anything that comes out of the fog cloud.
Chillers.
Is this where the fog cloud begins?
Yeah, but I'm still,
he's
still
radiating.
glowing.
He's radiating. Now you're in the cloud.
Well, into the cloud.
You can't see, so yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
Walking slowly.
Yeah, just sort of ready.
Steve.
Come with the star. Put a hand on my I'm here. Here, let's go.
Steve.
I'll try not to hit you.
Tack stack, hands on
Yep.
shoulders.
Yeah, I mean, I don't technically know how many are left, so I'm just going to continue readying an act.
Chooch.
Shocking grasp one. Here's out of the fog.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I continue to wait to see if there's any undead that keep approaching.
Cool. Walt.
I continue out into the fogginess. Here I become aware of him. I'll go down and chop him to bits. Very hit. I don't know why I rolled damage, but very dead.
Cool. So after
So I mean, at that point, like I'm gonna wait and like stalk around in the darkness a little
Yep.
bit longer. But when because this can last up to an hour. Once I'm
Fog
confident,
cloud.
yeah, I'll dismiss the cloud and come out of the clouds, weapons high. That's right, we did it.
So when the fog cloud clears, there is a pile of zombies with 4 ghoul officers. All the
Zombies or
zombies.
skeletons?
I'm sorry, skeletons. All of them are dressed as soldiers in Raylick's army.
Question.
Yep.
Did anyone get bloodied in this fight?
Aside from.
Aside from
No.
myself.
No.
I didn't.
I think I did. Yeah, I did.
Big pile of skeletons and bones. There's still a bunch of dead bodies that are still buried that haven't risen yet.
Probably gonna have to do rituals and chop them
Yes.
to bits and smash
After
them.
after the light fades, like once I realize that there's nothing left, I mean, by the time that time.
When I
feel like
dismiss
it-
the fog
I
cloud
feel like a
after I
minute
stalk the
will
darkness.
pass by then too. That'll fade. I'm gonna lay on hands the rest of my pool.
Cool. So once everything's lifted, there are 4 rooms. So this drops down a level. So there's a 10-foot drop where that staircase is towards Scott. That goes down. There's 2 rooms on that level, 2 rooms on this level. All the rooms are the same. They're just cemeteries for these soldiers.
Are these sarcophagi empty? Is that what the ghouls were?
Yes.
Many
So
of
the
them are
officers were buried in special sarcophagi. There are 4 of them. Based on the blood count, they would rise, but based on where the blood count was, they all rose.
Yeah.
So, correct. There is a giant 30-foot tall statue of a human wizard, which looks exactly like the painting you saw of Raylick,
Okay.
towards Scott, like at the end of this room. There's 2 flights of stairs, like I said, 10 feet drop, 10 foot up. The second flight of stairs closest to Childers has a large ornate door. And I've used that to describe doors several times, but this one is like
Larger and ornater.
borderline ridiculous. It's a big circular arch with like it's sculpted within itself, made of stone. And on both sides are those statues holding bowls. It's at the top of the stairs.
There you go.
Okay.
Dude,
that's
gotta
like
do
goes
some
up.
water stuff.
Goes up.
Water? I thought we were supposed to pour blood in there.
No, we gotta do some water.
The side of the hallway that points towards Joel also continues into the dungeon. Who knows
Oh.
where?
Okay.
What was that gold on the floor?
Oh no, I definitely I go pick that up or go see what that is.
Cool. I'm gonna
Pocket.
I need to use the restroom.
Same.
So I'm gonna put the break on. It's gonna say 15 minutes. I don't know if we'll do the full 15, but we'll take
Okay.
a second break.
Bathroom
Okay.
break.
Yeah, real quick.
She's over at her parents' place right now. They're putting up a Christmas
Oh, we're still
decoration.
getting ready to go.
Yeah.
I asked her if she wanted me to come over.
And we're back.
And we're back. Anything interesting happened during the break? I want to give another shout out to our unofficial sponsor, Sterling Pig Brewery, who was supplying the beer today.
I
Huzzah!
hope they're okay with that.
Yeah,
Not actually sponsors.
they're unofficial sponsors. If you're in Media, Pennsylvania, check it out. Steve, anyone on the chat?
No one in the chat. No.
Go to the chat.
All
All
right,
right.
not today. It's rainy.
Not
day.
today. Rainy
Yeah.
day.
Yeah,
Eagles
people
No,
going.
no one's inside. It's all standing right, like,
We're going up against the NFL, in fairness.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's-
yeah,
To,
big
in our,
good
in our,
day.
to your point, Scott. Bad timing on that part. All right, so
February
play
will
on
be good.
Sunday, man.
February will be good.
yeah.
Alright.
So I was saying earlier that I need to buy a second pack of beads because I'm running out of beads for the blood count.
Designate some as 10 times.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah, that's a good point.
All right. What y'all doing?
So after a radiant consumption ends, I heal myself. I walk over to my helmet and I pick it up and I rip the chainmail veil out because it's too fucking hot for that shit and just toss it off to the side and plop it back on my head.
I extend my hand. Well, Jaws extends his hand and says, "An impressive display of power back there."
Yeah, any chance you could make it a little bit less painful to see or like give a better warning next
Like,
time? Or
shake your hand and say,
because that was good, but man, I am still seeing spots.
no.
All right, that's right.
Otherwise,
Objects
Jaws
that
is
no
just
one
looking
would
around,
power you.
taking in, observing the room.
It takes a lot to
You
hold.
said this is the big ornate door, and down at the opposite end of the room was
all the time.
Big statue.
big statue of who we
Try
are
to.
assuming is.
I don't know if you guys saw, but I had a crossbow and I shot it a couple times.
That is who we're assuming is the dry lich in his.
It is. You saw it last time someone
Nobody's
made
gonna
some
say
sort of
anything
check.
about-
The
Okay.
dry lich Raylick.
Yeah, that's right.
In his
I
human
did a
form
cool thing
before he
too,
became
you
a
know.
lich.
Okay.
Oh, the
That
fog.
last
thing.
Yeah, the
10
fog
minutes,
thing.
I
by
thought
the
that
way.
was just
We
like a
should
coincidence.
continue.
Yeah.
real
The
quick.
dungeon did that.
Yeah, I thought that was.
The ornate door's calling us pretty hard.
Well,
I think.
what's behind this fog of war?
There, what? I don't know why that's on there.
Oh, I think that was on my.
Yeah.
Well, hey, what was that gold thing?
Oh, it's another disc.
Another disc.
This time it looks like 3/4 of a moon
Interesting.
on a disc.
We don't gotta go
You
You
back.
say it's a waning or
Another
waxing
disc.
gibbous?
All right.
Waning gibbous.
We're all old enough to remember. You used to be able to buy action figures, and they would come with a 3.5-inch floppy disk that had a game on it that you could completely beat in 120 seconds of hard play. But it was the coolest part of those action figures. Does everybody remember that?
You mean Chex Quest?
Super remember that.
It doesn't matter which
So-
one. Actually.
Well, that's not relevant to this, what we're doing right now.
I'm just saying. It's just it reminded me when you said it comes with a disc. It reminded me.
What is on the disc?
Is it
So
a game?
you now have 3 discs.
Uh-huh.
Okay, one is a.
Yep.
They're made of gold, or they
Right.
look like gold. One is a complete circle. One is a half filled in circle, and one is 3/4 of a filled in circle.
Okay, so this is different than the people discs. These are other
Yes.
discs.
Those are tiles.
Yeah, those are mosaic.
These are
Right.
moon phases. Maybe.
Good name.
Probably need a quarter yet.
I mean, it doesn't really matter what they are, whether it's a moon or just
So-
a circle.
I saw this disc fall out of the
It's a,
ghouls
it's a
pocket.
waxing gibbous.
So we should search all the other ghouls real quick.
Just to make
Make
sure.
sure they don't have any of the other ones.
Draws is going to help search the bodies.
Yeah.
as well.
Cool. Everyone, give me a investigate check.
Is that intelligence based?
Yes. I got
Yes.
a
What if you're not
zero.
I did horrible. I did.
You got a 0.
I got a
You have a
0.
negative intelligence.
I have a -1.
I
to
just don't.
intelligence.
Wait, I just
You're dumb.
Nick's character has an 8 intelligence.
Yeah, but I got high wisdom.
All right, I just want to point that out.
Can we investigate untrained or no?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just make yeah.
You just don't get.
You're just looking.
What's an 8 get me?
Well, it's better than
That's 13.
0.
Oh, 16.
6, 13, 16. Any other high ones?
Negative.
Okay. So you can search the bodies.
And what armor are they wearing?
So most of them are wearing like light armor,
Breastplates.
very low level medium armor
But the
tops.
ghouls, the big guys.
The ghouls are wearing scale mail,
That's what I'm wearing.
and they have medals, MEDAL, from their time of service in Raelix Army. Those medals are made of gold and other assorted metals, which you could
I will pocket those because I can turn them into other things.
yeah, and you could put a value of it around I'm gonna say 700 gold between all 4 of them.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Does anybody else want those?
You
I haven't
can,
wear
you
any
can
of
convert them into currency later.
I can.
Yeah, then we'll
Okay.
divide them up.
Yeah.
There's not so between all the skeletons and ghouls, there's probably like 200 copper. Like it's not a lot, but you do find Walter with your 16. You do find 2 gems, 2 emeralds.
Anybody have any clue how much they're worth?
I can.
I
Could you
look
make
at
a
it
check,
if you want.
stone cutting check?
Yeah.
See, that sounds like our guy.
I just sniff them.
Because you're Red Dragon.
16.
Yeah, they're worth probably 80 gold each.
Dude, those are good ones to give away.
I was about to say.
And they're in your hands.
Head, catch!
What?
I throw one.
He ate it. That means
He turns into dust. Oh, one more left, and then you are rid of me.
What if we want you to hang around and be our buddy a little
Well,
bit?
Ivan is your friend now at this point. I feel like
Could
we're
we
best
pay you more
buddies.
gems to help us?
No, I have a pretty good undeath mission. Go back and guard Khartoum.
Yes.
Yeah, but
and
what are you
should,
guarding?
You should totally maintain that mission once we give you all the gems that we agreed to.
Yeah, just one more gem, and I'm there.
You should not follow us around any more than you absolutely need
help
to.
us.
No.
he
No.
hasn't been that much help so far.
It's time.
We're getting
Well, he
there.
hasn't
We're
been,
developing a
According to
relationship.
the material,
Inspired.
they're worth 1,000 apiece. But
What is?
emeralds.
Oh, well, I think it depends on the size of the emerald.
And
They're-
the quality
they're very
of the,
poor
the quality
quality.
of the stone, the quality of the cut, the size of the stone
Yeah, it
itself.
has 6-inch, 3-inch, 2-inch, 1-inch, half-inch, quarter-inch, eighth of an inch diameter.
Okay.
We got the 80 gold ones.
So
Well, I mean, who knows? That was Nick's guess.
That's a good
Maybe,
point.
maybe
Maybe I fucked it up.
Childers' character thinks they're worth more. Oh,
okay.
I've been so excited. Almost done. One gem left. One gem left.
You can't clap.
Oh, you lost your
Can we
hat.
just give him the other one, please?
I mean, we might. So
No,
you're just
let's
gonna
let
go
him hang
back
out.
and just sit by yourself, Ivan?
Yeah, I'm going to guard the 5 gems.
Until another group of people comes in and just walks out with
No
them
other
here.
group of people is going to come here. It's been thousands of years. No one comes in here.
We just saw 3 guys who got
So-
killed like 15 minutes ago.
What
was
if
a
you
fluke.
could? What if you could earn more gems?
I just want to guard gems. I'm undead. This is an exhausting life with you guys. You are just 1 minute making bets, next minute giving me gems, next minute stealing gems. I just want to go back to my unlife.
I would just like to point out of the bet that you lost.
Well, okay, sure.
Betting against us.
Life has risk involved.
You want to make another bet?
No more bets. Just give me my gem.
Because you know better than to bet against us. Anyone?
You guys wait till the next fight. I've been thinking of some very funny jokes.
What if we bet you that we won't give you the last gem?
What? I'm not betting.
Just be glad that Ivan doesn't know that that bardic cantrip. What is it? The
Vicious mockery.
vicious mockery. Because we'd be getting that every round.
So, where are we going from here? You giving him a gem or no?
I might. I don't know. I'm torn on it. I feel like we're making a real connection with him, and I don't want to snuff that flame.
Yeah.
I would like to snuff the flame.
I would also like to stuff the flame.
But I also would not like to give him one of these 2
You
pearls.
guys want to?
You want to stuff the flame in a different manner.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to hang out in this room for 40 minutes?
Why 40 specifically?
So I can go through each of these rooms and do a 10-minute casting ritual.
Oh, to keep the dead from rising.
Yeah.
Well, why don't we
I mean,
just
at
take
that
a short
point,
rest?
we just pump it up to
Yeah,
a short rest
yeah.
and just do it.
Let's do that.
All right.
So I do that in each of the rooms.
I'm gonna say
and
you're
try
now up to 7 hours since your long rest.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm getting real tired from all this fighting today.
So
Oh, after a rest, I'll be able to make another water base.
So now I can.
gonna be
I use 1 hit dice of water.
No,
You're not
shit, I'm not going to be rested.
And I have
Fuck, I really get fucked on that.
Every time.
So I spend 1 hit dice before I can.
Tooch, if you cast, you're gonna cast like
You will
basically
only get half
concentrate
of
on
them
everyone.
back.
Huh? Yeah.
Oh,
Or
long
ritual.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna
Ceremony.
take 4
Yeah,
points
I'm out
off the
then.
blood pool.
Sweet.
Damn.
Cool.
So you're at a 40.
Woo!
If so I don't need to take a short rest, so can I spend it for copying one of these scrolls into my spell book, which should take a total of 2 hours.
Sure.
Take 1 hour of it now.
Yep.
If we're taking full hours, does that mean I get to rest?
No.
because
For
that's
20
how long a
minutes.
short rest lasts.
Oh, it's
No.
1 hour.
No. You don't.
Oh, but he said it takes 2 hours.
I gave you no. He said he's doing one of his 2 hours.
Okay.
Oh, okay. One
I
of
gave
those
you
2
4
hours.
points off the blood pool though for being awesome.
Sweet.
So it's at 40.
So we're at 40.
And we have a bowl challenge ahead of us that we need more water, basically. We need more water.
Do you still have a spell
I
left?
mean, you're the
Or,
guy that makes the water.
I can make more water. I can.
You do have second level spells.
Yeah, and
no,
I can
with
create,
no second
like,
level
double.
spells prepared.
I play my viola during the short rest, which is a larger, deeper sounding violin.
Nice. Yeah, the ladies love it.
Can we just like
Super.
take several hours in this room?
But is it good?
Yeah.
If we take several hours, I will be able to create a new water
Yeah, it is
basin that can
performance.
hold like
When it's a
40
good
gallons
song.
of water. And I will be able
21.
to create water in that
It's a
water
great
basin.
song,
And then I will be able to turn all that water into holy water.
I joined Uber One for the $0
Oh.
delivery fee.
What the fuck are you doing back there?
I'm sorry. What, Flint?
If we take a significant
Sorry,
amount of
please,
time
is that
and
me?
wait in this
What the fuck are
room,
you talking about, Jesse?
I'll be able to make a large basin of holy water that we can drink, that we can use maybe
Why would we want to drink holy water?
Well, it's water. You need water.
Oh, it's just by put some extra on her.
Why does it have to be holy water?
It doesn't have to be, but it can be. Because I can turn an amount of water into holy water.
Yo, where's that violin sound coming from?
Actually, it's only one vial.
Yeah,
It's only one vial. Never mind. Don't worry
21,
about that.
oh,
But we do need
shit.
water. Like, we need water to get through the next door.
Without increasing the blood pool.
I just used the rest of my water for the last.
We also need
Thing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I'll like hurry up and
Eight.
chug mine.
9. we do need 10 gallons of water.
I only need 1
Just
gallon.
got water
Yeah.
dripping down your face.
Yeah, I
like,
would,
oh,
mine's
man,
all-
shit sucks,
mine's all
guys.
empty.
Just drank it. Bad timing.
So we need to take another rest for me to be able to do
Another
that.
short rest?
Another short rest.
Well, you can take 2 short rests. It's your call.
I mean,
Well,
I'm okay
you
with
can
that.
take it. We can take a short rest, and then you can take it. So basically, we're spending 2 hours to take
2
down
hours.
short
2
rest.
hours to hang out. Yeah. And at the end of that, I create a
Then I can
basin
fully
that can hold.
copy one of these scrolls into my spellbook.
Yeah, that gives him all the time he needs.
I'm okay with that.
I rolled a chance that something would go wrong there, and the roll resulted in your favor. So
Yes.
you can take 2 hours.
Cool.
Okay.
So I
now we're
create.
like 9 hours for the day.
I create
So-
a water basin that can hold 20 gallons of water with several water spigots on the bottom out of some of the gold medals that we had lying around.
Use their armor, you dope.
What do you mean?
Their the dead guy's armor. Don't use
I
gold
could use
medals.
that too. Yeah, that's a good point.
Can you
Use
put some
some-
like wheels on it so we can wheel it?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. It'll be worth.
Yeah, we need a
100
water
gold.
It's
cooler
gonna be
for
tough
the
to
gang.
wheel up these stairs.
Everybody get a corner.
And then I will
Got a couple of strong dudes here.
Yeah.
do a
These
second
look
level
awful here,
casting of Creator Destroy Water to create 15 gallons of water
Okay.
in the basin.
And then everybody drink out your skins
everybody-
and refill.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
drink your skins.
And then let's fill
Come
that,
back from the short
that
rest
dish
and just
up
gonna be
there.
bathing in the
fill
water.
after
Because there's
everybody.
the blood and water
Yeah.
dish.
we do that at the very end.
Why
Okay.
would we come
Very
back
end
then?
because it's
Yeah,
probably
just
gonna
put it
be
on.
We're filling the door
Well,
dish.
let's pause on that real
Okay.
quick.
Yeah. Everybody.
Scott's first off, Scott's bathing in the water.
Dude, don't bathe in the water.
Well, I mean, if you're around, I'm not going to.
It has a lid on it. It has a lid on it.
Yeah.
It's not a tub.
Is the basin even big enough for him to slide his ass in there?
20 gallons?
Sonny
I don't
says-
know, probably not.
This music is very relaxing.
Like a small tub.
Reminds me of home.
Thank you, son.
You made music after?
I've got a 21 on my performance check.
Oh,
I'm
that's
playing
wonderful.
That's why he changed the
Viola.
music.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Well, we've been
Bring
resting.
Druid,
bring some light into this
how
dark
large
pyramid.
is this temple?
The pyramid of Raylick, it's quite large. But-
Are we almost through it?
I would say that we are not 1/10 of the way through it.
Hey, Head.
It is at least 5 levels that I'm aware of.
Does it look like these steps go up to one other level?
It does.
Head.
Yeah.
Where did the head go?
I am here.
Head. How big is this place?
It is 5 levels. He is right. Sonny is right.
All right.
They say that the dry lich Raylick is buried on the 5th level,
Oh, that's cool.
to which Sonny says, like, that is correct. They
Are
say-
his gems also guarded by a completely incompetent floating head, or is it more like a
You know,
Ash
you
with
just
a-
talk about how we are becoming friends, and then you hurl a mean insult at me.
I wouldn't say something like that to you if you weren't my buddy, Head.
I
Why do you
guess
think
so.
I don't call you by your name, Ivan?
Okay. Just saying. Give me gem.
Do
That's exhausting.
you really want a gem? Do you really want to leave, Ivan?
Yes, that's the. have you
You're not
been listening to
enjoying
anything I've
You're
been
not
saying?
every time we get in a fight, you yell at us, you call us names, you make fun of us, and you're not having a good time.
I mean, it is fun to make fun.
This
of
is
It's
each
not
other.
this
okay.
is the
So
most
you
fun
really
you've
want
had in years.
you want us to give you this gem right now, and you go back and you
I
stop
was
doing it.
created in undeath to guard gems. It's my entire purpose in life.
And you
were-
don't deserve a vacation?
Oh my god. I'm done with this conversation.
Who created you?
It sounds to me like
I
you've
was
been working very
created
hard
by
for
the
a very long
necromancers in
time.
Raylick's army as they built the pyramid.
Are they here?
Well, they were. You just killed most of them.
Now who you laughing at, Head?
The dead necromancers.
That
Yes,
means-
my man!
So if we killed your the masters who made you, then we have freed you from your obligation to guard gems.
That's not how that works.
Are you sure?
So wait, even if the guys for whom you're guarding the gems are dead, you'd still want to be down here guarding the gems?
It is my purpose.
We should proceed through the dungeon.
Yeah. Yeah, listen to the red dragon. He knows what's up.
You guys are you're Red Dragon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Red Dragon.
Did that hallway go anywhere?
It does. It goes into the dungeon. Do you examine? You said something about the bowl. Let's visit that.
The bowl up here?
Yes. So when you come to the
After everybody's
Wheel the basin.
properly
Where's the
hydrated
base of the stairs?
and everybody has both of their water skins filled. Does everybody have 2 water skins?
No.
Yeah.
I don't
Two
have
water skins.
any water skins.
I have a water skin because
I have
that's,
2.
that's what
my
comes in
equipment
the
I got.
basic.
Right, because the equipment you get.
It comes with 1 water skin.
Well, then I always write down 1 more. Because
Do
it's
you
good to
pay-
have 2.
Do you pay for
pay
that
for
one
that?
more?
Yeah.
With the gold that you get?
Yeah,
at the
starting
start?
gold,
Oh,
yeah.
well, I don't.
Yeah, I'd like to audit Nick's character sheet.
Stealing water skins.
Let me guess. The taxpayers.
After one's
Taxpayers
hydrated.
got-
You come. The staircase, to your point, looks like it goes to the second level of the pyramid. At
However,
the top
there's
of the
also a
staircase
hallway here that leads off into the
is
abyss.
is an arch, like a big, almost like an omega symbol, like it's a big circle. Okay, it's
The
not an
omega
omega
door.
symbol, but it's like just picture that
The
big
omega
circle
door.
door.
We don't talk about that.
Yeah. On the guarding each side of the door is a 10-foot tall statue holding a bowl. In Draconic, once is blood, once is water, just like before.
Pour water in the blood one. Fuck
The
'em up.
door has
Save the water.
the picture of an undead creature.
You don't understand how your body works.
Like I said, it's quite ornate, wearing wizard robes, looks magical, 2 outstretched hands, and there are 5 circles that pepper the door, making an arch.
5, and how many discs do we have?
3.
3.
Yep. I bet the other 2 discs are on the other side of that door. Down that way.
Well, they definitely aren't up this way. So
Correct. I wonder what would happen if we put the water in the dish, though.
maybe we shouldn't waste the water.
I think maybe it's a good idea to put it in there now because
It might
Yeah.
help with the temple.
Yeah. Anytime we can take those away, we should.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do it.
Put the water in the bowl.
Put the water in the bowl.
Unlike the last time, it does not get absorbed magically. It just sits in the bowl.
Okay. We probably need to put the
We
discs
need to
up
put
top.
those discs in there. You want to put those 3 in we have now?
No, I think
Let's
we
not let
should.
them out
I
of
think we
possession,
should
because-
wait. Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing. We just encountered some intelligent undead here, right? There's no
Yeah.
knowing that they won't come by and take this.
See
themselves.
them and take them.
Yeah.
So we have to find the other 2 discs.
And who the fuck knows what Skull over here
What
is
is-
gonna do?
Oh, that's the big
The
statue.
statue.
Hey,
Wow.
Ivan,
Yes?
do you know where these other discs are?
No.
It's been in that cabinet for like.
Yeah, what are you talking about? I just guard gems. What do you think Ivan knows everything in the dungeon?
He hasn't left that room in like.
Yeah, well, where are you from? I forget. Where are you from originally?
Huh? Hammer Hill?
Hammer Hill?
Yeah.
You're from Hammer Hill?
Yeah.
Where's that at?
That's the place. It's on the southeast side of the Holy Heck Mountains.
Oh,
See
cool.
where-
How many dwarves are
What's
there in Hammer Hill?
What's the king's second cousin's birthday? Oh, because you're from that place. You know that, right?
Do I know that?
No.
Oh.
Make a history check. Don't let him just do you
Okay.
like that.
That's a good point. I got a 7.
Yeah, you don't know. Yeah. Oh, see, well, you don't know everything from where you came from because, Ivan apparently does. So,
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Well, you've been here for hundreds of years. I'm
in a cabinet. But Ivan will help where he
By the
can.
way,
I know
Ivan,
you can tell me everything.
I'm
you
very
know
proud of you for
about
coming out of that closet.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
It takes a lot of bravery.
I appreciate that.
You could have floated anywhere in this whole pyramid, and you decided to stay in your
Oh
cabinet.
my god. Can we just get on with the... Just kill me
Should
already.
we go
This
down?
is- just-
It's tempting.
it's not worth the last gen to just hear your pratter.
Then go back to your cabinet.
No, just give me my last gem!
You just said it wasn't worth it.
I'm honor bound.
Have we searched all these rooms?
I say, you know what, Ivan? At this point, I think it's better that we just keep you along.
Oh my god. I'm never getting this gem.
Well, off to the next door.
Yeah, what's down that hallway?
Alright.
We leave our water here, I think, right?
Yeah.
Unless you want to wheel it along the whole time.
No, we'll be back.
I just feel like, yeah, you guys
Yeah.
go ahead.
Where were you? Just soaking wet? Nowhere. Just sweating.
I mean, you
Whatever,
put like
whatever.
handles or some shit on it for us to like grab, right?
Yeah, it's like a nice cart style water cooler.
Little
Yeah, I
cooler
Can we
think
wagon.
draw a
we bring it
picture?
with us.
Yeah. Make it medieval.
Tie a rope to it and just like throw it over the shoulder and just kind of like drag it along.
Who's dragging?
I'll drag it.
Alright.
I say we
I
have
thought,
to
I,
drag
I imagined wheels on it.
Should have to drag it.
Dragon?
You're bringing the wheel water basically?
Scotty is, he's dragging.
Okay. As you come to the end of the hallway, you go into a large room. It's about symmetrical to the room that the gazebo was in. So
Okay.
you're on the other side of the pyramid now. As you walk in, there is a dead body that looks decayed. Yep. Make a medicine check if you have it.
If you don't, are you not entitled? Is it too esoteric?
Everyone just make a medicine check.
Say we probably, none of us probably have that.
Me and Tooch do, I think.
Medicine?
I got a 10.
That
Medicine.
is wisdom, so I have 17.
Scott, this creature, it looks like it looks like it looks like a zombie that was killed with electricity. Like the body is bloated and decayed, but then electrified.
I looked to
Say, this looks like a zombie that was electrified.
A51. I say, construct. Was this your doing?
Negative.
Maybe it's him in the future.
Oh shit! He already did it.
The zombie that's electrified is in front of a large room.
Which is also electrified.
As you enter the room, for the first time in 2 days, you don't. Well, no, I lied. The cactus room's like this too. You don't smell putrid death. You don't smell ammonia. Like it just smells normal.
Nice.
The ceiling, which is 20 feet up, has some cracks in it that are letting in light. Most of you do not notice. There's some walls that look like they're falling apart. Like there's like half walls and things like that, stone. Most of you don't notice anything, but Walter and Nick, you hear snoring.
Ooh.
Why do we hear that?
Our passive perception.
Oh, okay.
Undead things don't snore.
Yes. There's something up there.
Up where?
Up yours.
I hear something snoring.
It's coming from a corner behind one of the half walls, so you can't see it. But it's in
I
the
just
corner.
like motion in that direction.
I listen more closely
I have
when
to
they
fucking-
point it out.
Yeah.
Do I have disadvantage on stealth? I have to check.
Once
I don't
they,
even think I have
Why
stealth
would
though.
you have disadvantage?
Because my armor.
why wouldn't you have stealth?
What do you want?
I have a heavier option for rangers at the start, but I forget.
Once they point it out, you all hear it.
Someone should sneak up and try to investigate it.
How far away is this sound?
It's not far. It's the other side of the room, probably 25 to 50 feet
Do we
away.
have anybody that's capable of doing that with us?
I would think him, the scout, Gloomstalker here.
Star, can you sneak up there?
Do have stealth. Let me double check what my armor does to that.
My Alpha familiar has got +3 to stealth.
So we can also snuff out the light, make you invisible.
Well, there is sunlight coming from the cracks in the roof.
Oh, that's also
Just there
true.
earlier.
So never mind. Good point.
What if we helped you take your armor off?
Yeah, I would have to take
That's
this
my
shit
one
off.
picture.
Is there a light suit?
Where's
Well,
the
fuck it.
battle camera?
That's
I'll
a whole
help-
thing, though. Taking it
Draws
off
around
might be
Star,
noisy in itself.
Huh?
We're not in
Take your
battle.
armor off if he needs help.
I mean, that's going to take like minutes. It's probably noisy in itself.
Yeah.
We could go back in the other
I
room.
just don't know if we would do that.
I think somebody should try and sneak up and.
And you could just send the owl, like you said.
I walk
Oh,
towards
Yeah.
the area.
But familiar.
Send the
Okay.
owl.
So I'm gonna. Is that a cool Steve sense of command?
Sure.
All right. Out of Steve's shoulder, the robot owl comes out and flies off. Woo! Make a stealth check, Steve.
Well, I mean, I feel like it wouldn't say who.
Yeah,
if it
fuck,
was-
we're trying to get it to be stealthy.
Got a 21.
Nice.
All right.
Hood.
Okay. So you're good. So what your owl sees and what you see through its eyes is a dragon. Looks to be blue in nature.
Okay, that's why you were thinking that other one was blue, huh?
Horn on the tip of its head, sleeping on a pile of gold in the corner.
As dragons will do.
It's about the size of a dog.
No!
Maybe a horse. I don't know what's large. Horse?
Large as a horse. A dog is small, man.
Oh, sorry. Size of a horse. I might retcon that
I
there.
will relate this information to the party, and then have the familiar return.
So we have to understand, of course, that if we harm this creature in any significant way, It will feed the building.
Have your owl make a perception check, or you can make it if you're seeing through its eyes, whatever you want.
It has advantage on those from its keen hearing and sight.
Oh, boom.
Because it's an owl.
That makes sense.
16.
You see among the piles of gold. You also see a disc that looks like the other 3 discs that you have.
Kind of robs us of our choices, doesn't it?
We just steal the disc.
Yeah, let's
Send the owl.
let's do it.
Come on, owl. What's the owl's name, Steve?
The disc can, I haven't come up with one yet, but I will. So
Pretty
is the
sure its
disc,
name is
is the
Boot.
dragon playing disc?
The dragon's laying on a pile of gold which has the disc in it.
Okay, so removing the disc could potentially disturb it.
Yeah.
We have to get a disc.
Absolutely imperative.
Yeah, but the owl
We
could
could-
probably heist it.
Maybe reason with the dragon.
Sure.
I say we just don't even fuck with it. If that owl
What are you
can get
going
it.
to reason with them? Say, this is our treasure now?
No, we could try and buy it from
We
him.
could probably buy the disc.
Oh, yeah.
But if we take the move to steal it, then there's going to be no going back. We'll fight
Then
the
he's
dragon.
gonna fight us.
So
I
it's a
say
question
we
of,
try and reason with him first before
Wait,
we inevitably might.
how
have to
much
fight
light
him.
is getting in here?
I mean, the room's illuminated.
Okay.
There's cracks in the
Because
ceiling.
now the Walter is invisible plan really has a lot of merit.
Yeah, there's cracks in the ceiling which are letting in sunlight
Yeah. All right.
and fresh air, so it doesn't smell like absolute ass.
How
That
is
explains
it?
why
Wait,
the
whoa,
dragon's
whoa,
hanging out
whoa,
here.
whoa! Wouldn't the ceiling be the floor above us?
No, because
No.
the building is a pyramid, so some of the places have exposed,
Oh, so we're on the edge.
Yeah.
Correct.
just like last time.
Are you guys
Although we called it the wall last
All right,
time,
with
they're the
re-
same thing.
trying to reason with him before we fight him?
Yeah, let's try and barter for the disc.
Yeah.
Alright. Who's
Uh,
gonna do the talking?
I guess that would be me.
Or me.
You. You're mean to everybody.
Does anybody have?
maybe means
What's
the way
our
to go.
social skills looking like? I have deception and.
I don't know what
Would
that
you have
means.
advantage?
I have intimidate, and I get double dragon or double the bonus when dealing with dragons.
So it sounds to me.
Well, I guess
Really?
having the
Sorcerer-
dragon
sorcerer,
talk
right?
makes sense.
Or you got good charisma. I feel like Scott should do the treating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my character considers himself persuasive because, he was a spy.
You could offer him the 700 gold medals for the one disc.
All these medals.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're gold.
Yeah, but does Rotan want to give up treasure to get more treasure?
Probably not.
You
So
could
who's-
just
He's
get
going to
all
address him
that
in
treasure.
Draconic. He's probably going to address him in Draconic and try intimidating him and not tell
So
us
who's going
anything.
to speak for the group? Was it
Well,
Walter or
I-
Scott?
So Scotty
probably should be
pointed
Scott.
out that he's a dragon. He can talk
Cool.
to dragons, and that was good enough for me. Yeah.
All right.
I also get,
So Scott's going to speak for the group. So how you gonna do this?
Well, presumably in Draconic.
I mean, it would probably be best. One, we should
All show together.
we should all
As a
sneak
show
up there
force.
and
And
get
we should
around him.
we should stay in a
Not-
tight group,
Yeah.
right?
Not in a tight
We
group.
should all stand in a line.
It's true. Well, I don't know that well enough to know that that's the joke I should be making. But yes, a blue dragon. You approach single file to hide your numbers.
Either a line or a 15-foot cone.
All
No,
right.
I mean, we should try to sneak up there without waking it and then presumably surround it so that he's more intimidated when he wakes up. And
Sorry,
he's surrounded.
intimidated? I thought we were going
I
with
mean,
diplomacy.
Diplomacy.
Nah.
He's
fuck
more
that.
diplomatized. So that he's
Do what
more
works for
So-
your
Not
character.
so you guys-
sneaking up on shit.
Surround the
Character doesn't
horde,
do diplomacy.
All right.
and then what? Do you just go like, "Yo, wake up"?
No.
Dragon.
Let's just walk up, wake
yeah,
him
I mean,
up.
Are we able to get up there? It sounds like are we not surrounding him? Like, what are we standing?
Make a Are you
I mean,
gonna
if
try to be
nothing
stealthy or
else,
not?
I will
No.
tell the group.
I can't.
If not to intimidate him, we'll say, so you guys know he's a dragon, which means he's going to have a breath weapon. We should probably spread out around him.
Just in case he decides to kill
Yeah,
us.
let's fan out.
Despite
as we
your lack of
approach.
stealth, the dragon does not wake up as you approach.
Oh,
Because
wow.
he's unfucking conscious, and that's how that works.
All right, we'll go get in his face and wake him up,
Um,
Scotty.
So then where's the disc? Under him?
In the
yeah.
treasure pile.
Like
So then I
how
lean
how
down
under
and I
him?
pick up the disc.
As you lean into the gold, move the disc, the gold starts to shake, and the dragon starts to wake up.
What size dragon is he? Like, how old are they? I know he's like large.
Yeah.
How old is that?
Young.
Young.
Like I don't know the
Like
category,
less than
but it's-
100
it's-
years?
Yeah, it's a younger
It's young.
dragon.
Young is, yeah.
All right.
Get us that disc, Scott. Tell me.
Yeah,
Who
so
are
I'm-
you?
I'm gonna get
Why are you in
right
my?
in his face when he wakes up. I see him waking, and I say, "We're taking this disc."
In common or draconic?
Obviously, iconic.
in
Come on.
Draconic, and I'm trying to make myself look as dragon-like as possible, face to face with him.
Make an intimidate check.
Do it, Scotty. Double the
Guys,
bonus.
Can we assist him in any sort of way?
We don't know he's doing that.
I speak Draconic.
You know he's doing that. You
Yeah.
can make your assist.
Basically say,
Children's back. Yeah.
basically say, if you resist us, we'll end you. And not great, but I'm proficient in it, and I get double my proficiency
So that's an extra +2 at this level.
plus my charisma, so 3, 4, 5, 6. It's only 14.
Okay, no, that's pretty good. That's actually I wrote down a DC, so that's actually pretty good. So she, it's a she, is pretty defensive, and she's like, "To hell you are!" and grabs the disc and moves it back. Like, "What are you gonna do? What are you talking about? Why are you in my horde?"
Is she speaking in Draconic?
Yes,
So we have no idea what the fuck's going on.
I should.
I tell her here, being respectful of other, not is it chromatic? Yeah, chromatic dragons. Say, keep the gold. We're taking the disc.
She eyes you guys up and realizes your numbers. She goes, "I can give you the disc, but I would just ask one thing in return."
Relax back a little bit. I say, what's that?
I am the queen of this pyramid. This is my domain.
Jeez.
What?
But there are these creatures.
You slurpers?
They go by the name Yanti. They inhabit the second layer of this pyramid, and they do not pay me homage as they should. If I give you the disc, when you get upstairs, wipe them out.
I turn back to the group and say in common, she'll give us the disc if we wipe out some creatures on the second layer. Apparently they're called Yanti.
Does that mean anything to any, like, is that a nature? Is that a
Yeah,
arcana?
nature. Make a nature check.
Don't care. Deal.
Nature of
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
see if I heard of them. I rolled a 19. But I'm probably
I did
not
pretty
proficient in the nature.
18.
All right, you guys have heard of Yanti. They're snake people.
I'll explain
Yeah.
to my character's best ability the Yonti and whatever knowledge.
You got a 19.
Yeah.
You can with a 19, you can, and your draconic knowledge, you can actually make a connection back to the Zahir altar. Yanti worships Zahir.
Oh. Well, then I relay
Obviously,
that to
Childers,
the
you
group.
get it too, with your knowledge of the occult. Yeah.
That makes sense. We both have knowledge of the occult.
Yeah. We explain all this to the group,
Yeah.
so they're filled.
Again, don't care.
She has proclaimed
Deal.
herself the queen of this pyramid.
Draws us or
Sorry,
her
what-
name.
Ivan,
She-
Ivan, are you here? Head?
Yeah, I'm here.
She's the queen of this pyramid. Did you know that?
Well, that's what she thinks.
What does he think? No, I'm not.
Why don't you have a conversation with her about that and
um,
explain to her how it works?
Does that conversation result in me getting a gem?
Well, if it turns out that she's not the queen, you might have some negotiating power. I think she has some
I
gems in
don't
that pile.
care what she thinks she...
Hey, dragon.
Well, then go.
What's your name?
Sonny.
My name is...
You know what? Don't care. Skull here seems to think that you're not the queen of this.
How dare you? I am the
He
queen.
actually insulted you and called you like scale face.
Joel is stirring shit up.
How dare you? I am the queen. And those Yanti owe me homage.
He actually said that the
Is she
Yuan
speaking-
Ti.
she's
He actually said
answering
that the Yuan Ti are way cooler than you and are actually the rulers of this pyramid.
Well, he should watch his tongue before I have it removed.
He doesn't have a tongue in it. You know what? Ivan,
Oh, it's
Tell
the
her.
skull. It's the skull?
it's the skull.
Oh, he doesn't have a tongue. That's embarrassing. Oh, forget I said that. I'll think of a cooler insult.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have his Joel removed for saying such a thing.
Draws us the
Please.
dragon if she
Please.
knows the location of the last disc.
I do not. I found this one while killing zombies to get to my lair. And, that was very rude what you said, my name is a fizzy Asophysianian. I can't say his fucking dragon names.
Asophisianian.
Asophysianian.
Asophisianian.
Wait, you couldn't say that?
You can call me Ace or Aso for short.
How about dragon?
Especially you.
Wait, hang on. What's your lineage?
Zariel Tiefling.
Wait, so then why does?
Because I'm an attractive
All right.
outsider.
Well, yeah, but I just think with him being a chromatic dragon.
No, reds and blues don't get along.
My bad.
Jaws
I
asked
haven't
her
watched
where
Red
she
versus
came
Blue.
from. How'd she end up here in this pyramid?
I live in the desert, and when I came of age and had my quinceañera, it was time for me to conquer my own territory, which I
Wait.
did here.
How do you get in here?
Is this all in common?
Yeah, she's speaking common now.
Where's your pop through hole?
The crack in the ceiling.
Oh,
There's
there
a
are
huge
ones.
hole in the
There are
ceiling?
other ones in here that are that big.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
It's just way up there. We can't
Yeah.
get to it.
I mean, you can if you fly.
Nope.
But if we were to
I pulled Sonny aside and asked him what he thinks of having this blue dragon exist in this pyramid. Like, does he want to leave her in charge?
Yeah, this is an evil creature.
He
isn't
says,
it? Out of game.
How does he
Yes.
view blue dragons in the desert?
it is like you can clear your shed of cockroaches. But come back 2 weeks later, your shed going to have
have to
them.
watch Sonny and this chick.
So
have
this
it
is a
out.
common nesting
Yeah,
place for
this
them.
is, we do not care about who nests in the pyramid, only clearing it of evil.
Okay. Well,
says, so-
but like, is she evil?
What are you
That's what I'm
whispering?
saying.
What are you whispering about? Do we have a deal or not?
I think we have a deal.
I say we take the deal.
Yeah.
You kill the auntie, I'll give you the disc ahead of time so you can get up there. But if you betray me, I will bring my wrath upon you.
I'd be careful who you threaten. You seem to be highly outnumbered in this room.
Although
Yeah,
by math,
true.
she has us without even.
Yeah, it's not it's not a
go by
fair fight
pounds.
for you guys.
Alright, let's kill those Yonti.
She's about to hit us with that Chris Pine line, like, then go get some more guys and it'll be a fair fight.
Said, who locked this door to the second layer? Since she knows these Yanti are up there.
It's the pyramid. Lots of mystery.
Alright, so we have to find one more disc, and then how do we get through that? Wait, those Yonti are through that door.
Mhm.
So we need one more disc though.
Yep, but there's still like a third of the pyramid that hasn't been explored.
Okay.
On the
First
layer.
floor.
Yeah.
Okay. So we gotta backtrack.
Well, go forward in a different. Yeah.
Okay.
We got a moonwalk action.
Alright,
Wait,
well,
wait, wait.
Like,
do we
this
as a
way.
group agree to take this deal?
Yes.
I'm
Alright.
okay with not fighting a dragon.
Very well. Thank you for such an honorable arrangement. Here's the
Are
disc.
blue dragons lawful?
Yeah. Here's the disc. And she gives it to you. It is an empty circle. It is just like a ring.
Are we sure this is one of the discs? Did she just
Yeah.
bamboozle us?
You asked her for the disc.
I'm
Anyone
kidding.
bamboozled anyone.
Alright, well, give it to choose character and let's...
There's this room continues into the dungeon.
So,
Oh,
Ace, how
okay.
long have you
Okay.
been? How long has this been your spot?
It's none of your business.
I'm just
Go along,
being
follower.
friendly.
You know, it would make more sense if you helped us defeat the UNT. That way, they would see you more as a overlord.
Oh yeah. Do you want them obliterated or subserviated? Because it's two very different stories.
Either or.
Oh okay. You know,
As long as they pay me homage.
or aren't there
Death.
to not?
Hmm?
Or
Homage
they
or
aren't
death.
there to not pay you.
Those
One
are
or
the
the other.
terms to represent them.
Yep.
Alright.
Can you tell us anything about Does anybody here I don't know anything about UNT? You just
We
said snake
explained
people.
the
No, you
UNT.
just said snake people. That's fine.
They're snake.
No,
people.
we had
people.
checks, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Alright.
They worship
Well,
that
I'm sorry,
filthy
I
god
thought
Sahir.
Hang on. What are you?
Dragonkin?
Dragon.
He's a dragon person. How dare you compare the two?
Hang on.
Yeah.
I am not that good on herpetology here. What is major distinctions between snakes and dragons?
That's speciest.
Go.
While we breathe weapons of breath,
I have 4 limbs.
Right.
the
So the
queen.
Yonti won't have any limbs. That's how we'll know they're that.
Well, they have arms, don't they?
Some have
You
legs.
just said that.
A manticore
Somehow
does not
follow.
concern herself with the opinion of the sheep. Okay, move
Wait,
along.
But
Get out of
they
my
don't have
sight.
any-
You were interrupting my nap.
You know, let's keep
Yes,
moving.
you don't concern
Alright.
yourself with your opinion, with the opinions of us, but you also need us to fulfill a task for yourself.
Needs a strong word, more like you need something from me. If I saw an opportunity to wipe out an enemy.
Alright, guys. let's
So
go
at any
find
point,
this
you
other-
could have taken this disc and gone up and done this yourself, but you chose not to.
Well, you know,
Well,
So
she
you're
did.
lazy.
Well, no, she
the
didn't
queen's
have
time
the other.
is
She is one disc.
has many things to occupy it.
Lazy dragon.
Yeah, she's just nesting here,
So,
right?
yeah, that's not very nice.
How much gold do you think she's sitting on?
You said I was trying to.
A
be
rough
nice.
estimate of the amount of gold.
4 blood points worth, Nick.
It's a lot. It's a lot of gold.
4 blood points.
Like how much?
It's a pile. I mean, it's a pile big enough to sleep on.
So tens of
For a
So
large
tens
dragon.
of thousands.
Tens of thousands of gold? Man, I kind of really just want. I mean,
What's your
I'm
budget?
lawful good, but like, it's an evil
She is
dragon,
an evil dragon. I will
That
give
is
you that
true.
she is
and I
an evil
love
dragon.
gold. That's
Yeah,
a lot of
that's-
gold for the church, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Me personally, I just got on her bad side a little bit, but I don't care either way that much, right?
We'll
I'm
get
only
it.
in it for the friendship.
We'll just get it at a more opportune time.
Yeah. The point is
But
to
if we are
clear
going to
the
fight her, can
pyramid
we at
of
least
evil.
convince her to flash
Well,
all outside
but
and fight her?
is she evil?
Yes.
That's the real
Yeah.
question.
She's definitely evil.
Lucian just reaches his like
But it also
his
doesn't
like
make
fingers
sense
up
to
underneath
fight
his mask,
her
and
right
you
now.
see him kind of like massaging like his like temples, and he's just like, "Can we just fucking move on?" This dragon
Yeah.
is clearly not the greatest evil in this temple. It's not the one that we're here to cleanse.
Yeah, it's true.
She'll be dealt with in due time.
Let us move on. This
Sonny,
dragon
you
is
don't-
meaningless.
Ooh. Did she hear that?
Does she hear that?
No, we're not saying that in front of her. We're
Oh,
not
I
gonna
am
get
fucking
ourselves
saying that in front
trouble.
of her. I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
She says, I do not care what you think, as long as you clear out the auntie and leave me to my kingdom.
All right, let's sally forth.
Praise be to Tiamat.
If you legit say it, she's like,
Yeah,
She
absolutely.
winks at you.
as you guys
Licks her out tongue.
as you guys walk towards the door, she says,
Oh, right. We brought you this golden skull as tribute. It's created in actual gold.
"The skull is a gift for me."
Yeah. And he'll keep you
I
company.
think no gift, no.
Hey,
He's a little confused.
he can protect all this gold.
He can protect. Actually, you could probably give him a job protecting your gems while you're out, dragoning.
She says like, "This is your tribute to me. This skull."
Yeah.
Deception.
Ivan will not be. Yeah. Ivan will not be tribute unless you feed him gem.
Well, you gotta. I mean, obviously, you gotta hire him.
Wait, if we give you a gem, you'll do our bidding?
No, but I will stop following you.
Wait, but you just said, Ivan, how many gems would it take to get you to guard her dragon horde?
Well, that's my purpose in life. So just one to pay your debt, and then I will help.
Then you're gonna protect her dragon horde.
Yeah.
Ace, how does that sound to you?
I would welcome any guards that will pay homage to me.
Well, I mean, like he will both be part of and a protector of your horde,
That sounds fantastic.
Dragons love that.
right?
Anybody to guard the treasure.
Right.
I appreciate such a gift, and you will be honored in my court.
Well,
Give him
hell,
the gem.
I'd give him the other fucking gem.
He eats it up, and that works.
Ivan, right here. We'll see you later.
I now have a new master to serve.
Yeah.
Now it's going to be harder to kill
Oh,
her.
shut up! We'll just do the same thing over again.
Yeah,
I
the
serve-
same gems did not
Fucking
follow her.
riddance.
I serve Ace now. I will guard her horde.
Ace, Ivan, Ace. You guys
Thank
have
you.
fun.
You will be honored in my court, as I mentioned. Thank you for the deal.
All right. It's a win-win. We'll come back later, get the gold. It's
Yeah.
way later.
All right. So
Next room.
What tribute do you bring? This golden skull.
As you enter the next room, there's a very long hallway, about 50 feet wide. And what seems to have happened is a massive blue dragon,
Jeez.
like huge, gargantuan in size,
Oh my god.
fell through the roof of this layer of the
Whoa.
pyramid, and its corpse is lying in this hallway.
Is it all bone now?
It's not all bone, but it is decaying.
Let's not talk to Ace about this.
She knows it's there. Its head is tilted to the side and its jaw is open. It seems that the best path forward is walking through the corpse.
How big is this thing?
It is like
The
gargantuan.
biggest size
How,
dragon.
how high are the ceilings?
20 feet high. So the whole ceiling is collapsed here.
So like,
The hallway is the dragon.
couldn't
Yeah.
is there any feasible way that we could just climb up the corpse of this gargantuan dragon and into the second level?
You could try. Yeah.
Just
Do you know how
bypass
much
the
this
door in
dragon's
general?
body is worth in gold?
Well, not as much as it would have been if we were able to preserve the scales at the
If-
time of its death.
No, Draws, I don't. But how exactly do you expect to remove this corpse from this
A
pyramid?
pat the mole on my back. Piece
One
at
at
a time.
Oh man.
I say, look, the ceiling's open. This dragon is quite large.
So we just.
I feel like we
Yeah,
could
but-
bypass this door.
Are we sure that the bones of this dragon are not going to start moving as soon as we touch
Granted,
it?
we'd also have to leave the basin behind.
Yeah. We would.
We could make another basin.
I could make another basin.
Put one
Got
on
several water basins.
Throughout the
Someone's just clearing the dungeon. We're just gonna do another group where someone clears the dungeon. There's just all these water basins. Like, what is going on here?
Yeah, who left these here?
So we have to scale the dragon.
We don't have to, but it's an option.
So you have two options. You can go through it, or
Let's
you can
start
go
climbing its bones.
above it.
Well, let's go through it.
I vote to go above it.
I mean, if the goal is to get to the top, the quickest way to the top is
It's true.
climbing.
We make some athletics checks and acrobatics.
Yeah. If you guys want to scale the dragon, that works.
I'll climb up there with you to see what's up there.
Let's go.
Alright, let's go.
I rolled very poorly.
13.
8.
Not gonna go
Joel literally just hits a bad patch of dead dragon slime and falls down
Jeez,
slowly.
I rolled an 18.
Childers, you don't make a lot of progress, but you don't fall. Scott, you're able to climb up the top of the head.
14.
Okay, I
Same
climb
as yours.
climb to the top, and then I throw a rope down and hold the other end and try to fasten it to something on its head. Like
You
a
can
horn.
get the horn, yeah. As you guys climb up, it's a 20-foot height. I forget who mentioned it, but it's a pyramid, right? So it's going up. So the first layer, it crashed into the first layer.
Okay.
So the outskirts of the pyramid, around the side. You can see desert
Wow.
for as far as the eyes can see.
Nothing around.
Just blank, empty fucking desert.
Fuck.
So if you wanted to leave, you could leave.
Yeah, but who fucking knows how far we'll be walking.
Yeah.
We have
Sunny?
to walk to get here.
Sonny knows.
Yeah. Besides that, you turn to the side and just see a pyramid. So it's just stone,
Sandstone.
creating the triangle going up.
It
Any
didn't
other
crash
visible-
through the floor. It crashed through the wall.
It basically if you have the pyramid, it crashed through the corner of the pyramid in the first layer.
Draws yells up and
So do we have access to the second floor
Scott?
from
No.
here? Okay, so we
No.
don't even
Scott,
climb the
I
dragon.
mean, you could always try
There
to
might be more holes
burrow
on the
into
second floor.
into the side of the.
Oh, Tom,
Gotcha.
do you see
Right.
any other entrance ways?
I don't think so.
Any other holes
Says
in the
there's-
pyramid?
She didn't break through the second floor.
If make a perception check.
Might be another big hole. He said there was holes in the other rooms.
Anyone that wants to make one.
I rolled a 20.
Nice.
Shit, yeah.
So that is a 21.
9.
So, I'm trying to think of how to conceptualize this. So you're here. About 20 feet up of pyramid, in a distant corner, that's probably 70 feet away, you see a piece of ladder sticking out.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Say, I think I see a ladder.
So basically, they're to the points that are made. In the second story, there is another hole in the pyramid somewhere where
Somebody climbed
the
out.
Yanti use it to enter and leave. But it's like you would have to scale the side of the pyramid, which looks like it would be pretty difficult. And it's not like right above where you're at. Like it's several rooms over.
Okay.
So it'd probably be pretty challenging to get there.
And how far of a fall would it be?
Or depending
like-
where you're at, anywhere from 20 to 40 feet.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, but what about getting back up once you fall off?
I have rope.
I mean, I explained to everyone, and I say, it's going to be a more difficult climb than scaling this dragon. Maybe the final pieces in this.
We only need one more, right?
You are about 3/4 of the way through the first layer.
So maybe we should
Might
clear
not
the
be a-
final corner, and then worst comes to worst, we can use the outside exit.
Yeah.
But it also might not be a bad idea to use that exit and catch them like super off guard. Because what are the chances that they think that
Just
we're gonna
saying,
come
like,
in there?
If we can
That's
get there.
a pretty
That's
good
the
idea.
issue.
I don't know how
Can
many
we make
people
like
tried.
a rope ladder system? Like spike in, tie it, pull it, so
We
everybody
have
can just like walk
titans
along.
to do that.
Just
Yeah,
saying,
I
I
think
don't know
I
how
do.
many people tried
Do you have a
scaling the
climbing kit?
dragon, but
I think the what do you call it? Explorers pack comes with all that.
if it looks more difficult to scale than the dragon, and we all failed to climb the dragon,
It's not impossible. It'll be very challenging.
Nope. Don't have any of that equipment.
I could make that equipment.
Good point.
We just gotta take a short rest.
Just fucking short rest, you guys take it. Have this fucking dungeon's short rest.
There's no limits on that.
So what's the immediate? What are you guys gonna do?
I mean,
Let's
my
not-
vote is to check the final corner of this. first.
Yeah, let's
my
go
vote
to
is
the
not
final
to
corner.
have to cross a dangerous
Yeah.
obstacle.
I also
with
would like to
people.
spend 10 minutes to make sure that this dragon will not rise from the dead.
Nick, according to the spell, Ritual, it consumes 25 gold worth of silver every time you cast it.
Oh shit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I got that.
Sure you really did.
I was gonna say, I have like 1,000 gold now.
So
Yeah, we have a ton of
if you
gold.
guys scale back down the dragon, you can literally go through it,
Yeah.
through its dead body, and get to the next, the
Alright.
remaining rooms in the
I'm
dungeon.
gonna climb back down.
Also, how come you haven't performed any
Same
innovation?
check to get down as I was to get
Yeah.
up.
I think this is probably a good place to stop.
Yeah.
It's about 6 o'clock. Good stuff.
We're level 4.
What's up?
Can't believe we hit
Not
level
yet.
4.
Not yet. Oh, dude, you scale down, you trigger a trap, a dart flies out. All right. Good stuff, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. See who's in
Thanks,
the chat.
Jay.
Who's in the chat?
We did have someone in the chat. Hold on.
Oh, jeez. Do they want to be a
Someone
moderator?
said, find, I found people who will dream Yahtzee.
Yahtzee?
We did mention Yahtzee at one point.
Yahtzee.
Yahtzee.
They were asking.
That was me.
Someone's who they found people that will scream Yahtzee.
Dream Yahtzee.
Somebody
Yeah.
was.
Wait, hang on. Is it Anti-Zark Gaming or Princess Nyx?
It's Nyx.
Princess Nyx. Shout out to Princess
Shout out
Nyx.
Princess Nyx, we love you.
Shout out to Sterling Pig Beer, unofficial sponsor.
But not really a sponsor at all.
Not really our sponsor at all.
Yo, shout out to Joe Mangilio.
Not a sponsor.
Also
Not a sponsor.
Yeah, also shout out to Joe Manginelli, Death Saves, Look
Yeah.
at That.
Not sponsored by any of these.
I think we're sponsored by Death Save.
Shout out to our boy Clunes.
George Clooney.
Did you
shout
catch
out
it?
to
Did you
bud.
catch it when he was in Philly last week?
Yeah, he texted me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
George Clooney texted you last
Yeah.
week?
Yeah.
Nice.
And go check
Yeah,
out.
you guys don't know me and
Graz
him.
OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also check out my OnlyFans. Link in the
Check
comments.
out Drax's older fans.
I'll
All
be
right,
doing
thanks
Charles
everyone. See you.
Sparta cosplay.
We're gonna. We are. I should say this to the one viewer. We are going to take a break next time for Christmas, so we will be back in 1 month.
January
Happy
8th.
holidays
January
to all of you
8th.
out there that
January
celebrate
8th.
the holidays.
Follow us on the links below.
And
Thank you for watching,
anyway.
Yeah, Harper's Pub on YouTube.
Huzzah.
Huzzah!
Ah!
Ah,
Has it?
Yeah, we gotta get that treasure from that blue.
Fuck yeah, dude.